Hey, what's happening? Like my little logo I put up on the top. Maybe I should take that off. I don't know. Normal America robnoerr. Oh man, we made it. It's Friday night, gang. We're back. We're in the swing of things now. We did it. It's great to be with you all. Always a pleasure to spend my evenings with the night shift crew, the best crew. And here we are. Oh man, little. Not really late, I guess. Was listening to Andrew Wilson's Spaces. I don't know. Not much going on there. So, what can you do? So, oh man, it's great to be here. Um, Sorry, looking one thing up for the show here tonight. What are we going to talk about today? There's Trump. There's debates. I could jump over on Speakeasy's channel and debate. We could make fun of other people. Who can we make fun of? EOD, Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning. Yeah, I saw that. It's always fun to make fun of EOD. We can make fun of me. You know, there's a big crew to make fun of. Or now, hear me out. We could talk about news, politics, possibly do a debate review, and have a fantastic show. Rocket Spread Claret says, Pia, Republicans making a mistake. They're overwhelmingly supporting Mastriano. He will not be the candidate. I know who the candidate will be. It will not be him. The candidate will be Stacey Garrity, the treasurer. She will be the candidate. I think she will run. I don't think Mastriano will run. I think he had his shot at governorship, and I don't think that he's going to retry it. You were in my neighborhood last Saturday. Went to see the Steelers stomp the Bengals. Oh, man. One of my favorite football clips of all times. Back in the day when it's snowing, it's in Cincinnati, and the Bengals fans are throwing like ice. And the coach grabs the mic and goes, "Stop it. We're not Cleveland." And he shamed they were all shamed. Like the biggest insult you could call a city is, "You're acting like Cleveland." They're all like, "We're sorry. That's terrible." We have some conflicting comments on Marjorie Taylor Greene. Well, that's interesting. See, Andrew Wilson did a space over on X. There's been a lot of people that have been coming at him with, sort of, I don't know, just bullshit about him yelling at that enemy Charlie chick for bringing up his wife. So he said, "All right, all you big creators that were talking about it, you want to come on, talk about space, so be it." And so far, none have obliged him. Now, I don't know if that's changed. Let's see if anyone's... No, I don't think so. So, not my drama. I just had one comment I'll make about this. And we're not going to really talk about it. It's not my fight. Andrew's a big boy. Rachel could defend herself. So, there does seem, particularly the commentary coming from the right, from people that are women that Andrew have fought with, there does seem to be a little bit of a contradiction, though I could argue against it if I wanted. But on one hand, it seems to be this belief, or I guess it comes from the left as well, feminist. There seems to be this belief that, like, Andrew Wilson has his wife chained up and she must secretly be miserable. She says all these things publicly, but in reality, she must be miserable because he must treat her poorly. And then on the other hand, Andrew Wilson, someone was attacking his wife, and he got too emotional. There seems to be some contradiction there. So I just thought it was interesting. Yeah, we'll talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Trump talking with Mamdani. I mean, there's not really much to say about any of these things. Yeah, Rachel definitely seems, I agree with my wife. Rachel seems to really, really be in love with Andrew. And so, I don't know, it's fucked up. I understand how it is. People want to say shit that they think are soft spots for you. And for fathers and husbands, that's going to be to attack wives and children. And so that's why a lot of this shit happens. But nonetheless. Our good friend Naughty Germ gives the first comment of the night, $5. What's up, my friend? Always great to see you. It's fantastic. So as we wait for people to come in, why don't we watch some Trump clips, huh? Let's start with that. I haven't seen all of these, so. There we go.
But I just want to congratulate. I think you're going to have hopefully a really great mayor. The better he does, the happier I am, I will say. There's no difference in party. There's no difference in anything. And we're going to be helping him to make everybody's dream come true, having a strong and very safe New York. And congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I think this mayor can do some things that are going to be really great.
Mr. President, Mr. President.
Yeah, okay, how about you? Go ahead, please.
You're a billionaire. You have a different address nowadays than you used to, but you used to call New York City home. Would you feel comfortable living in New York City under a Mamdani administration?
Yeah, I would. I really would. Especially after the meeting. Absolutely.
What makes you comfortable?
We agree on a lot more than I would have thought. I think I want him to do a great job, and we'll help him do a great job. No, I feel very comfortable. I would feel very, very comfortable being in New York, and I think much more so after the meeting. Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Republican Elise Stefanik has campaigned multiple times by calling Zohran Mamdani a jihadist. Do you think you're standing next to a jihadist right now in the Oval Office?
No, I don't, but she's out there campaigning, and you say things sometimes in a campaign.
Isn't that sort of
She's a very capable person. But you really have to ask her about that. But I don't particularly. I think I met with a man who's a very rational person. I met with a man who really wants to see New York be great again. And I can say again, because New York was great.
So, and then there was this one other clip that's worth finding, which is kind of a funny moment for Trump. Find the clip for you. Okay, here we go.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
That's actually very funny. Are you saying that Trump's a fascist? Well, Trump's like, I don't give a shit. Just say yes. Now, I think you see the good and the bad of Trump here. I really do. So let's talk about it. You see with Trump, and the left's not going to like this, and hell, you might not like this if you're on the right. But Trump's different than every other politician. Almost every other that I've seen in my life. Trump's the kind of guy, like, Trump looks at politics like a game. Like, Trump's that guy that you go and you're playing pickup basketball, and he's like, hey, holding the door for everyone. How you doing, man? It's great to see you again. How the wife and kids? That's fantastic. Great. Hey, let's have fun today, man. I've been really looking forward to this game all week. Then the next thing you know, this motherfucker's out there throwing elbows and stepping on your feet and shit. As aggressive as possible. As soon as the game's over, hey, that's a great game. Someone bloodied his nose. No hard feelings. It's a game. when they're like, Stefanik says that he's a jihadist, what do you think? He's like, she's campaigning. You know how it is. Sometimes when you're campaigning, you say shit. That's how he looks at it. And that's both good and bad. By the way, that's the way Trump's been since he started running for office in 2016. Ted Cruz is his opponent in the primary. Fuck him. His dad may have been the Zodiac killer. Afterwards, Ted's a good dude. Marjorie Taylor Greene's his best friend one day, the next day, fuck her. She sucks. Do you think it's beyond the pale that she could talk to Trump again? And within a week, him being like, I think she's great. She should stick around. Of course not. Sort of like kayfabe. So on one hand, it's like, yeah, but that's flip-flopping. And it is. It's largely true. But on the other hand, he's just like saying, like, look, you got to say we're enemies, and you say that shit to win, and then you get in there, and it's like, truth be told, I think it's a good look for Trump in the sense that I do agree, and I said the same about Mamdani. I think he'll be terrible for New York. Well, I think the most likely scenario is he doesn't push most of the policies that he advocates for. That's the truth of what's really going to happen with Mamdani. But to the extent that he pushes like disastrous socialist big government policies, they will fail, in my estimation. But I hope they don't. I want Americans to do well. I want Americans to do well if it's a Republican in charge. I want Americans to do well if it's a Democrat or if it's a third party or independent. That's what I want. I have my theories on what would lead to those outcomes. But at the end of the day, I would rather be wrong and America do great than be right in America to do poorly. That's how I feel. So it's okay to say 99% chance these policies will fail. But hey, if I'm wrong, good. I hope things do well for people. There's nothing wrong with that. And I want a leader that says, hey, I'm rooting for America's biggest city. They elected a dude from the opposite party that seems to be antithetical in a lot of my sort of economic prescriptions, though we'll get to that. Hey, I hope they do well. Let's talk briefly about the bad here, though, with Trump with this. I think Trump thinks that other people view politics like he does. I still don't think Trump realizes that the Democrats want him in prison or in a grave. I don't think he realizes it. I think when he says shit like that, he's like, bygones be bygones. Now that I've won, everything's copacetic. Let's move forward. I don't think he realizes. His opponents aren't looking at it like that. And you would have hoped that he realized that after his first 4 years and then being out of office for 4 years. You would hope he realized that. But I don't think he does. And I don't know if now's the time to have a leader at this crucial moment that doesn't understand the gravity of our enemies. And by enemies, I mean the people that will celebrate the murder of someone like Charlie Kirk. And there's a fucking lot of them. In our establishment, in our politics, even our neighbors, we found out after Charlie Kirk was killed. Now is the time to have a leader that says, no, we're playing for keeps. Because if he doesn't, if he's like, bygones be bygones, what do you think the chances are of rooting out corruption at a place like the FBI? If he adapts as, everybody's doing what they have to for campaigning. Okay. Well, then there's zero chance. So that's the bad of Trump. Now, the joke he told there was very good. Just call me a fascist. It's funny. Very good. And Trump will have these moments that, like, humanize him. It's weird. Like, when Trump went on Joe Rogan, like, the best part of the Joe Rogan, before the election, when Trump's campaigning, he goes on Joe Rogan. The best part of that whole interview that gave you an insight into not Donald Trump, the politician or the campaigner or the president, but Donald Trump, the person, was when he was telling this story about flying over to, I think, somewhere in Africa. I could be wrong, though. Maybe it was over to the Middle East. And they were about, maybe it was when they were going to attack, what was his name? The Iranian guy, general, that they took out. And he's like, yeah, I want to be on the plane. And it was like this super secret thing. And he gets on this plane and they're like flying without lights. And he's like fascinated by the actual soldiers that are flying this plane. Soleimani, yeah. To me, that was amazing. It just showed his admiration, like, holy shit. Like, the way he was talking, it's very hard to fake that sort of enthusiasm. It's just like off the cuff. It wasn't something that I think that he had pre-planned. He's like, man, I'm talking to these guys. It's amazing. I can't believe the skill they have. There's little moments like that with Trump where you're like, damn. Like the moment, it's still viral when he gets off Air Force One and there's the Marine standing there in the rain saluting, and he like gets the umbrella, or no, his hat blows off, and he runs over and grabs the hat and puts it on his head. Like in that moment, it's so hard to fake it in that moment. So he has these moments that like, you're like, oh, and that moment where he's like, it's okay, ma'am, Donna, you can still call me a fascist. I know you got to appeal to your base. I think weirdly, you know, I think that Trump sees a lot of himself in Mamdani. I mentioned this morning. My prediction for this meeting. I think Trump views himself as someone who was an outsider, who came in to one of the two parties and radically shook things up. I think he sees that in Mamdani. I think he sees, in his opinion, they both care about New York. I think he sees that they're both a little unconventional. And that the establishment people aren't going to particularly like either of them. I wonder what that meeting was about. Someone who I appreciate their commentary is from two-way there. It's Mark Halperin. And one of the things Mark Halperin said about Mamdani that I thought was very interesting, he said, I keep waffling on Mamdani. Is he truly a great showman who's like almost like a con man almost? Or is he a true believer in what he says? And he's like, I don't know. I go back and forth. And the only other politician I ever felt that way about was Donald Trump. And when I heard him say that in two-way, I was like, that's interesting. And what do you think? Do you think Mamdani's like truly a committed socialist? Or do you think he's just playing the part? I don't know. I do not know. So it's interesting to think what their conversation was like. And I'm sure Mamdani, if I had to guess, this is what I think at least the economic portions of the conversation went. I think Mamdani was like, look, I don't begrudge billionaires, right? Yeah, you got to play it up a little in an election. But truth be told, I'm not asking to bankrupt them. I'm asking for a little more money from them. And I think the city's been grotesquely mismanaged. And what I'm asking is, this great city that's been great to these fantastic people that have made a great livelihood in New York City, let's put up a little more. Let's get the city on the right track. And let's go from there. Because there are people that need help. And maybe Trump was like, well, what do you think about cooperating with us with like some of our things? Like maybe with immigration enforcement to get out the worst of the worst. Maybe Mamdani was like, yeah, We'd be willing to work with you. Sure. So I'm not surprised. I Stand America says, to me, it's disappointing you brushed off the fascism comment. Kirk was killed not even 3 months. One of the bullets saying, hey, fascist, catch this fascist, was said by his killer. Funny, but disappointing. But yeah, I think that's a fair statement. You know, one of the things about Trump, though, is he will talk to people that even he looks at as an enemy or diametrically opposed to him. Trump, it's very weird. Like, I don't know. It's a lesson I took from my father when I was very young, when I was a teenager. I've told this story many times to explain how Trump deals with people. We were out in the yard, me and a bunch of the neighborhood kids, and I can't remember what we were doing. Something dumb. I think we were playing baseball, and one of the kids threw a baseball through the neighbor's shed window. My dad was pissed off, and he comes outstairs. Get in the house, Rob. I'm like 13, maybe. So he sends me in the house, and I got grounded because we were told, don't be fucking throwing a baseball around the shed or whatever. And, okay. So I'm grounded, whatever. And as I'm going in the house, my dad's talking to the other neighborhood kids, like, super nice. So we get in, and he's like, yeah, I told you you're grounded. You're going to talk to the neighbor and ask how you can pay this off. And I'm like, I didn't throw it. Doesn't matter. I told you not to do this. You did it. Now their property's been damaged. You're going to pay for it. And I said to him, why are you so mad at me when you didn't care about all the other kids? And he said, because you're mine. And what my dad was saying there is sometimes you have to be harsher and more real with your family, with your friends, with your team. Sometimes that's what has to happen. Sometimes when your allies that are supposed to have your back are treating you like shit, you're harsher to them than your enemies that are your, bitter rivals against you. So when Trump sits down and talks to someone like Vladimir Putin or President Xi, he's a good man. Yeah, he's doing what's good for his country. I respect that. But then when he sits down with our, quote, European allies that are fucking over American businesses and not paying their fair share for NATO, he's like, yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Because we're supposed to be on the same team. I expect those people to be against us because that's who they are. So I'll try to be affable to them. But for you all that are supposed to be on my side, that are fucking me over, yeah, I'm going to call you out. And I wonder if that's some of what's going on with Mamdani here. In other words, I don't disagree with you, I Stand America. But you know how when like Putin comes and the left's always like, Trump seemed to buddy up to him. What's up with that? And most of us on the right are like, of course, we get it. We know why. That doesn't mean he's friends with Putin. He's showing him like an air of like respect, trying to get something out of him. Well, now we have the exact same thing, except it's us on the right like, dude, why are you doing this to this lefty socialist mayor who calls you a fascist? Why are you being kind to him? Well, I think it's the same argument. He's trying to get something. So I think that that's some of what happened there. But still, it's like, I don't think the criticism, like the biggest criticism of Trump, and it's not just Trump, but he's the head of the party. How did Republicans lose the narrative on Charlie Kirk's murder? I don't say this to belittle Mr. Kirk or his family, his great wife, and their children. I'm not saying that. He was an incredible man, and his murder is absolutely horrible. apologize to me for wasting 15 seconds of my show. Obviously, the murder of Kirk and what that scars that'll leave his family with are the most important thing in this. But the moment signified something about our national discourse and the direction the country's going. They murdered Charlie Kirk and made themselves the victims and mocked him and basically said, well, he had it coming. He's a fascist. And maybe the biggest failure of the Trump administration and, in large extent, the Republicans in the House and Senate, that they somehow allowed the Democrats within 2 weeks to make themselves the victims. They couldn't manage to rally people at that moment. The base all behind Trump. Get these fuckers. Humility. That's interesting. Perhaps you should have some of that before you seek to deign to give other people advice. Perhaps before you tell other people how to work on their lives, you should be looking in the mirror yourself. Or does that Taoist jewel of the soul not apply to you? Can you please tell me your credentials? Please. In fact, why don't you call in? How about that, Gavin? Real? How about that? Why don't you call in, Gavin? We'll save this point. I'll finish my point here real quick, and then we'll deal with Gavin. Trump has failed to carry through that narrative. And now when you see him, oh, they're calling me a fascist. I get where you're coming from, I Stand America. It's disgusting. Come on, Gavin. You're eager to give advice. Please, call in. Give some advice. Give us some of your Taoist perspectives. They never did find Gavin in Red Dead Redemption 2, did they? Gavin! Yeah, that's what I thought, Gavin. That's what I thought. Big on giving advice, not big on taking your own. Not big enough to call in, huh? How did they allow that? Narrative laws. How did they allow it? Oh, look, all of a sudden the Taoist. Now he's got big. Well, first off, Mr. Taoist, apparently you're incapable of clicking a link or using your context clues. And I'm going to put the link. Here's the StreamYard link. You click that and then follow directions. Yet you seem hyperbolic to get eviscerated. Are you using words that you don't understand? You is in a type of wood. Hyperbolic to get eviscerated. Hyperbolic is in I'm exaggerating something to get my intestines cut out? Huh? Are you trying to sound smarter than you are because you realize you've made a dumb point? You misspelled the word you. It's only 3 letters. It's tough to do. Anyways, Letty, thanks so much for the $5. Says, can I get a? They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, let's see if we can. Yeah, it would be nice to get that. I used to have that saved, but for you, Letty, of course.
Long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Yes, I get it. We get it, Mr. Trump. Oh, apparently Gavin couldn't make it. He's too busy eviscerating his keyboard to figure out how to call in. Yes, thank you. Gavin Realtor, thanks so much for your time. The donation of a positive affirmation is very important. And let me give you some advice and some positive affirmations. You see, sometimes you can involve yourself into drama that doesn't pertain to you as an individual online. And that could actually be bad for your soul, right? And so what I'm going to do is help you by doing my part to ensure that you can't involve yourself in that drama on my channel anymore. So thank you so much for your advice and positive affirmation to me. And now allow me to give you one. Okie dokie. So that's sort of what was going on with Mamdani. I didn't particularly think it was a great moment for Trump or a very bad moment for Trump. It sort of had ups and downs. I think it helps him maybe with a more moderate group. I don't know that that's what we need. You know, Trump could spin this positively. If Trump pivots to like, yeah, I see why young people would be excited about someone like Mamdani. They are being screwed over, as I talked about with Mamdani. Now here's the policies I'm going to help young people. Okay. But I'll believe that when I see it. The Marjorie Taylor Greene stuff. She came out the other. Am I wrong about this? Didn't she come out and talk about Trump's rhetoric the other day, which is hilarious? Absolutely laughable. I think she's been good on some things. You know, for what it's worth, I think that a lot of her criticism, yeah, no, I say she's resigning. A lot of her criticism of Trump, I think, is warranted. I think that there was some stuff about, Trump's hyper focus on foreign policy, Trump dropping the ball on the Epstein shit. Then Trump starts attacking her. Okay, I get that. Yeah, she has the right to stand up to Trump, no problem. But this is what she goes with. And this was the career ender.
Congresswoman, you posted on X that President Trump is, with his comments, fueling a, quote, hotbed of threats against you. Obviously, any threats to your safety are completely unacceptable. But we have seen these kinds of attacks or criticism from the president at other people. It's not new. And with respect, I haven't heard you speak out about it until it was directed at you.
Dana, I think that's fair criticism. And I would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country. And it's been something I've thought about a lot, especially since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, is that I'm only responsible for myself and my own words and actions. And I am committed, and I've been working on this a lot lately, to put down the knives in politics. I really just want to see people be kind to one another And we need to figure out a new path forward that is focused on the American people, because as Americans, no matter what side of the aisle we're on, we have far more in common than we have differences.
Yeah.
And we need to be able to respect each other with our disagreements.
So just to put a button on this, you regret the things that you have said and posted in the past, the Facebook post that was taken down of you in 2020 holding a gun alongside the squad, encouraging people to go on the offense against the socialists, liking a tweet of somebody calling for the execution of Nancy Pelosi and former President Obama, just examples?
Well, Dana, as you know, and many people know, I addressed that back in 2021. And of course, I never want to cause any harm or anything bad for anyone. So that was addressed back then, and I very much stand by my words I said then, and I stand by my words today. I think America needs to come together and end all the toxic, dangerous rhetoric and divide. And I'm leading the way with my own example, and I hope that President Trump can do the same.
Yeah, complete struggle session there. The Marjorie Taylor Greene went through. Good riddance to bad rubbish, fucker. Since you will about Trump, there's an awful lot to say about him. And I think Marjorie Taylor Greene was right about some of the stuff she was saying, being critical of Trump. But the one thing that's most important is understanding the moment we're in. 3 months ago, Charlie Kirk was shot. And Marjorie Taylor Greene's out there demanding that conservatives apologize for their rhetoric. We all need to come together. Fuck you. See ya. Good luck. Enjoy the private sector, where you'll no doubt be on The View regularly and be a guest on CNN as you bitch about Trump and how mean he is and other right-wingers. See ya. So, I think she's one of the dumber sort of people when it comes to some of her rhetoric that she used. She had rhetoric, as you hear there, that could have been considered violent in the past. And now I just think it's time for everyone to come together as we're being shot at. Trump's rhetoric. I don't like Trump's rhetoric. See ya! So, there you go. So, all the positives she did. Oh, she criticized AIPAC. Okay. Oh, she thinks the Epstein files should be released. Okay. Oh, I'd love to go on The View. I would not do well in The View because you know what I would talk about in The View? As much as I really enjoy the country and I talk about politics, right? As much as I enjoy that, if I ever get to go on The View, I'm only going to talk about one issue. Can anyone guess what it is? In fact, it's one person that I'm going to talk about. Yeah, she did speak at Fuentes' event and then pretended to not know who he was. GB trolling, $2. Big fan. Remember when you trounced Demon Mama? Yeah. Several times. Oh, Imaginarium gets it. That's what I would talk about. That's exactly what I would talk about. I would talk about my good friend Norm Macdonald. My good friend. I mean, come on. That's bullshit. Norm Macdonald wasn't my friend. My inspiration, my comedic inspiration, one of them, Norm Macdonald. I don't know if I'd take the Norm approach or I would just talk about Norm. So, Alexander Madaros, what's up, my friend? It's great to hear from you again. $5 says, hey, Rob, what's a good source for deportation statistics? DHS press release says 527,000 from ICE and CBP, but it's hard to find the evidence for it. Thanks. Yeah, it is tough. I share you. I'll look into that for you and try to find some official numbers. The problem is, like, it's difficult the way they delineate them. It's very difficult, and oftentimes that they're changed. So I used, I believe, DHS for border crossings, but then they had crazy numbers that it was impossible to verify, such as self deportations. So I try my best to use at least the official government sources and try to analyze as much as possible and go from there. But yeah. I do think that they stopped publishing them. Yeah. So, MTG, we hardly knew you. See you later. Um, a couple others. I don't know much about these stories, so I'm not going to comment on them yet. But there's a story about in Minnesota there that one of the official state funds was having them fund Al Shabaab, which was like one of the biggest like Al Qaeda affiliates. Yes, your tax dollars in Minnesota were going to affiliates of Al Qaeda. Surprise, surprise! That's great, right? Then we had this guy from the Fugees, this rapper. He got sentenced to 14 years in prison for fraudulent donations to Obama. Yippee! That's funny. Mark Halperin puts this out about Trump not being invited to Cheney's funeral. I thought this was interesting.
I'll say two more things, and we'll move on to Ukraine. Reminder: if you want to be in on the conversation, please raise your hand. And in honor and solidarity with the Cheney grandkids, please don't put smack in the chat today on YouTube. Just delete it if you already put it in there. I doubt you can delete from the chat, but I can dream. Number one, I'll repeat for the third time. If you can't do it today or tomorrow, over the weekend, watch the Cheney grandkids. It's just beautiful. And you'll learn about Dick Cheney in ways you probably didn't know. And then finally, I will say this: it's an ultimate political statement, but it's true, and it speaks to Jaime's point that the president and the vice president, the current ones, were not invited. And had they been invited, I think the president would have gone. Maybe the vice president would have. The Cheneys and the Bushes detest Donald Trump, I think, as much as anybody in America. They really do. Barbara Bush just hated Donald Trump, and the Bush President Bush holds his tongue, but there's white hot passionate hatred, and I use that word advisedly based on reporting. And the Cheneys, again, after what President Trump did, the Cheney family's point of view to Liz Cheney, there's an intense hatred there, and that's just a reality of the situation. And again, it speaks to how the party has changed under Donald Trump. All right, our first sponsor tonight is our good friends at.
Now, I think this is important. Now, real quick. Blast about $5. Thank you. Says, nah, Rob's wrong. Minnesota's been scammed for millions by Muslims sending money to terrorists under walls like 4 or 5 times. No, I agree. It's absolutely true. Your tax dollars at work. The Bushes, the Cheneys, the Romneys, the McCains. the Paul Ryans. You understand when people over and over I talk to say, but that was when I say like, oh, Comey hated Trump, but he was a Republican. Even Republicans like Liz Cheney hated Trump. Romney was Republican, and he disagreed with Trump on this. Yeah, they fucking hate him. It's a big old party, and we aren't in it, and neither was Trump. They didn't like using their control over power. Trump's a bigger threat to the Cheneys and the Bushes than any Democrat is. They were happy with the Bush versus Clinton races of the world. That's fine by them. Heads I win, tails you lose. Fine. That's why there's such pushback. And Trump doesn't understand. You see, here's the point, Trump. And again, this gets back to earlier what we said about him with Mamdani, right? Trump doesn't realize these people are playing for keeps. You think Lindsey Graham? You think Mark Levine? The people that are in Trump's ear that he seems to listen to so much? You think they like Trump? No, they hate him. They can't wait for him to lose. You think Mitch McConnell? No, they hate Trump. They hate him. Of course. But that's who Trump listens to. Foreign policy. Let's help nations across. Now, listen. One positive thing that's coming from foreign policy, because hypothetically, it won't come to this, and we've been bullshitted this 50 fucking times, but apparently the peace deal that Trump's basically trying to force Ukraine to sign on to isn't very favorable to Ukraine. By the way, who called this? Say, remember years ago when I was telling people, I was like, let me spoil the ending for you. Because Ukraine is going to be reliant on the West to stay in the war, and Russia will be able to outlast them. Either A, which is very low likelihood, the West directly declares war on Russia, which I don't think they'll do. And so B, the most likely scenario is this. Inevitably, the West will move on to other things. And when that happens, Ukraine's going to have to negotiate from a position of weakness, and they're going to have to sign a deal that fucking sucks for Ukraine. Now, the difference is this could have occurred 3 years ago, while many, many hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians were still alive before a generation of young Ukrainian men were wiped out. Or we could listen to the people with Ukrainian flags in their bio. Let them fight to the bitter end, they say. Okay. That's right, Ukraine blew up the Nord Stream pipeline, probably with help from the West, including the Biden administration. So here we are. I feel horrible for the people of Ukraine. I really do. Put yourself in this. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Now, I want to be clear what my stance is on this. I just want us to stop focusing on foreign policy, particularly being the world police. I'm tired of funding wars. I'm tired of funding both sides in places like Israel, Palestine. I'm tired of funding places like Ukraine. I'm tired of it. There's so many issues back home. And one of the things that Trump was sort of all over the place with Ukraine, if we're honest, when he was running. But the idea that Trump might finally be like, hey, that's it, peaceful resolution. You remember when Trump had this 3-point plan? I mean, it seems like a lifetime ago. Early in his administration when he brought Zelensky into the White House and there was the big blow up with J.D. Vance. Remember that? And I told you, I was like, here's the plan. 1, get an immediate ceasefire. 2, get some sort of mineral deal that then Trump will be able to broach a long-term peaceful resolution. And then there's skin in the game for the United States. Look, Russia, if you invade again, now we own the mineral rights in Ukraine. So that's basically invading our interests now. And we will fight back. That was the plan. Zelensky didn't like the plan. So he was bolstered up by the war hawks in the United States, particularly in the Democratic Party and in Europe. And so they said, wait until you're in front of the cameras and then criticize Trump's plan. J.D. Vance calls out Zelensky. I said, good. Then fuck it. Just say, hey, you're on your own. Leave Europe, deal with it then. Fine. But no, it's been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And then it's focused on Israel and then it's bombing Iran and all of this shit. Mistake. It's hurting Trump back home, particularly with young people. Fucked up with the Epstein files initially with his statements. And then he's fucking up with the H-1Bs stuff. He's fucking up with the deportations where he's basically like, well, we're going to keep a lot of people here. Like the story he told the other day about the illegals that were in the plant working on batteries and shit and how important they are. And meanwhile, young people particularly, but people of all stripes. Again, I can't stress this enough because I know there's going to be people that want to defend Trump here. If this was inflation under Biden, and then under Trump it goes, and we understand, we're not idiots. We understand that it tapering off means Trump's doing better than Biden when it comes to that. But that still means from 4 years ago to now, you're way up here. And so people that are struggling financially, they're like, great, the bleeding stopped and now we need healed. And instead of the Trump administration being like, we know people are mightily struggling. All they have to do is say this. The policies under Joe Biden were such a disaster and inflation rose so much and wages stagnated. Real wages were down. And now they've started to increase, but no doubt there are people struggling. So let's tell you the plan. We're hyper-focused on affordable home ownership, affordable groceries, affordable transportation, affordable health care. Here's our plan. And we understand there are millions of people that are struggling, in large part because of the disastrous policies of the Democrats. But let's be honest, it's not just the last 4 years. It's 30 years of failures in Washington. Here's what we're going to do about it. Instead, he's like, I don't want to hear about an affordability crisis. Okay? There you go. It's a big mistake. Same mistake the Biden's team made. Greatest economy ever, Jack. I challenge you to a push-up contest, fats. Let's get some chocolate chip ice cream. Great work, bud. Same mistake. The focus on foreign policy, it's time to come to an end. So maybe a positive, hey, fuck it. Ukraine, take this beat. This is what I would recommend. Listen, here's the deal we were able to broker with Russia. It's not very favorable to Ukraine. It's the best deal you could get. If you think you could do better, that's fine. But we are no longer financially helping you. We are pulling out completely. You want to fight it on your own? Or if you have Europeans that want to back you, totally cool. We wish you the best. We're out. This is it. This is the last deal. We don't want to be involved in this anymore. We have problems back home. And all those people, where are they? Where are all the Ukrainian flag people in their posts? Where are they? At least they'll give props to Dylan Burns. He's still focused on the issue. And the rest of them? Nope, we've moved on to other shit. Just like I predicted. It was the biggest story in the world, just like Russiagate was. Oh my goodness, it's all that matters. Ukraine. Yeah. Another focus, genocide in Palestine or whatever. Okay. And by the way, they'll stop giving a shit about that once the next thing comes along. Same old bullshit. I can't believe that people couldn't see it. The Ukrainian flag people, I'm like, you're not going to give a fuck. And like when I'm debating Connor, I'm like, it's easy to tell these people, fight to the bitter end. You could do it. I'm not doing it. It's not me and my family fighting, but you guys, here, we'll keep sending you money. Remember Lindsey Graham said, well, we're bleeding Russia dry without losing any U.S. troops. Yeah, fuck all that. I don't want to celebrate sending young Ukrainian men to a fucking meat grinder. No. They want to fight. God bless them. Good luck. We're not involved. The peace deal that they may or may not sign that's being offered, probably remarkably similar to what a peace deal would have looked like 3 years ago. And a bunch of men from Russia and Ukraine would still be alive. Now, I care most about the United States, but I don't want people to die anywhere in brutal war. And this war was brutal. See these fucking clips? Don't care if it's a Ukrainian soldier, a Russian soldier, some drones bombing them and killing them, and you're seeing right there on social media the last moments of life. It's fucking horrific. People celebrating it, cheering it on. What the fuck's happening to us? Are you surprised when people celebrated Luigi Mangione killing that United Healthcare CEO? You surprised the people that celebrated the assassination of Charlie Kirk? All you had to do was look and see predominantly lefties cheering on Russians being killed in the Ukrainian-Russian war. It's one thing to say war is hell and I take no pleasure in this, but I'm rooting for Ukraine and I'm sorry, Russia. This is what has to happen. It's another thing to gleefully go, look at this video. This is great. Lavin, of course. Just like they did with Charlie Kirk. Blew my mind the most. The fact Republicans let the Trump assassination attempts go in less than a month. Yes! Copycat, dude. Thank you so much, man, for the $2. Really appreciate it. Adam Tomat. Adamant. How about that? $10 says the mainstream media is so dishonest. They now respect Bush. Now they're nice to Marjorie Taylor Greene. You don't hate the mainstream media enough. Mark my words. Let's say Trump gets out of office and Democrats win, and then we get a more populist right-wing president. And let's say he's more well-spoken. Let's say it's J.D. Vance, or let's say it's Ron DeSantis, or let's say it's just someone totally new. If Trump comes out and's like, oh, I don't particularly like, what this person did, he'll be a darling of the media if he's not dead or in prison. I remember how they treated Bush. Bush lied. People died. Cheney's a war criminal. And now, the Cheneys. Man, congratulations. Happy birthday to your little man turning 8 tomorrow. No, I will not be streaming tomorrow during the day. Why is Patel and Bongino lying to us about the Trump assassination? I'll be honest, I didn't follow the story very much, which is sad, but I was busy while a lot of this was breaking, so I didn't see exactly what Tucker Carlson reported. But it does seem that we were led to believe that there was basically no social media presence for this Thomas Crooks guy. The other guy seemed like he had connections to Ukraine. Yeah, I was in college in 2004 as well, Adam, and that's exactly what was going on. Bush was the devil incarnate. Now he's not such a bad. He's a quirky guy. He paints. He doesn't like Trump, so he's good. I've all but lost total faith in Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. I mean, I guess it's somewhat positive that they've gone somewhat after James Comey and a couple others. Maddow went to Dick Cheney's funeral. Was she gloating? No, same team. Maddow and Cheney have the same interests largely. They're just performative about their disagreements. They'll move right on. 20 years from now, there'll be some dude like me. It'll be on here streaming. Maybe it'll still be me. And I'll be like, you youngsters don't understand. 20 years ago, Donald Trump, the guy, they're just like, oh, that quirky Trump. He wasn't that bad of a president. Yeah, they said he was the devil incarnate. They called him a fascist like every day. And people are going to be like, no way. Yes, that's what happened. That's what it was like in the Bush years. Well, look at this. It'll still be me. And then Gus says, nope, 20 years it'll all be Yesterday, when we were doing that little bit of drama stream, Trippy was like, you think you'll be doing this the rest of your life? You think this will be your career the rest of your life? You're never going to do that. You won't make it. And I was like, well, how do you know? I could die tomorrow. He's like, oh, yeah. Then I guess I would have done it the rest of my life, huh? Didn't see that one coming, did you? We already talked about Marjorie Taylor Greene quitting. So, good riddance. Yep, media did the same thing to Reagan. Yep. See, that's the problem. And going back to that comment, right, where, about Mem Donnie calling Trump a fascist, once you take it to 11, it doesn't even performatively make sense. Why are you literally breaking bread with a fascist? Why would any of you talk to this guy if he's like that Austrian painter? Why are you talking to him? What's even the point? He's the most evil man, right? Why are you talking? It's almost like you don't believe your own bullshit. Chef Dylan, $10 says, cheers, Rob. Thanks for all your work. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys' support. One story I haven't talked about. Oh, by the way, on Ukraine, here's the article I was getting at from. I forgot to show this. U.S. pushing Ukraine to sign peace deal by Thanksgiving or lose support. The U.S. is now sending signals that everything could be off the table for Kiev if it does not quickly sign a proposal, which was drawn up by Special Envoy Witkoff. Good. Well, Flat Earther? Oh, shit. I have a friend that's Flat Earther. I think he's cool as shit. But not me. Do I think Massey? Yeah, Massey's talented. There's only one thing that I really was pissed off about Massey, and it was, he did this. It's time for both sides to turn down the rhetoric shit after the murder of Charlie Kirk. Fuck that. It makes me irate. But I don't mind Massey pushing back against Trump's spending. Again, I want to be clear. Trump's spending, like the big, beautiful bill, I could buy it if the point was we're going to massively ramp up deportation so we need the money. Has that happened? Instead, I see Trump going, well, a lot of these illegals that are working on farms and working in factories, they got to stay. then what was the point of the massive spending? If I'm not going to get aggressive policies to make this country better with the promises that Trump issued, then can I at least get some fiscal responsibility? How about that? That'd be nice. But instead I get massive spending and none of the promises? That sounds like a bad deal to me. There you go. $5, Mr. P. Nails it. It's exactly my take. I want to like Massey, but I could never forgive him calling Trump directly to turn down the temperature after Charlie's death. Unforgivable. Exactly my take, Mr. B. Exactly the same as mine. Hunter Killer, $5 says the earth isn't flat, it's a sphere. It's just that everything beyond the ice wall is more ice. There you go. Now it all makes sense to me. Hammerwolf, $5 says, Rob, what's your take on the potentiality of national divorce? Depends on what you mean by national divorce. I think it's inevitable. I think that you're going to see more and more balkanization. Now, the only potential for there not to be national divorce would be an outside enemy. Let's get a little Watchmen-esque, right? What was his name? Ozymandias. Maybe if some alien teleports in and takes out New York City, then we'll all come together, which was the plot of the Watchmen graphic novel. Honestly, I think that it's inevitable, but it's not going to be like an official thing. It's just going to be like balkanization. And I'm afraid that, things are going to get way worse before they get better, in my opinion. I just don't think that the Trump administration gets it. And I think that we're going to lose the midterms. And I think that that's going to stymie Trump. And then the Republicans will throw up their hands and go, geez, we were about to do stuff, but then we lost the midterm. So sorry, we didn't do anything for the first 2 years. By the way, Trump's done a lot of good and he's done a lot of bad. But let's be clear. The Republicans in Congress are fucking worthless. Quick, name something positive they've done. Go ahead. Signature legislation. Big, beautiful bill? Okay. What have they done? Have they enshrined any of Trump's policies into legislation, his executive orders? No. They do nothing. They can't even... Okay, fine. Not necessary... It's not always that you need signature legislation. Fine, great, grand. Have they pushed the Overton window? Have they controlled the national narrative? No! Nothing! They couldn't even capitalize on thousands upon thousands of Democrats publicly celebrating the murder of Charlie Kirk. Within 2 weeks, they let the Democrats claim to be the victims because Jimmy Kimmel took 3 nights off. They have done nothing. The big budget that they just got passed was literally just a copy and paste of the Democrats' budget. Yay, a victory! Republicans passed the Democrat budget and finally got the Democrats to stop demanding more wins. Wow! Didn't censure Blasket. Hey, they did condemn socialism today. Woohoo! Watch out, guys. You have no idea the amount of strongly worded letters Lindsey Graham's about to write. His hand's going to be on fire. Get him! Oh, baby. These strongly worded letters, they're going to make your head spin. Woo! Beta, what's up, my man? $2 says, Marjorie Taylor Greene resigned from Congress? Yeah, that's what we talked about first. Yep. The only thing that can save the midterms for Republicans is if they destroy the 60-vote line in January when the CR runs out. Why would that help? They're not going to get rid of the filibuster because then it would expose the fact that they're happy with not passing anything. Right now, they have the excuse, oh, those dastardly Democrats, we need them, and they won't. Once that excuse is gone, then what you'll quickly find out is there ain't 50 Republican votes for any of this shit. So they ain't gonna get rid of the filibuster. That's their big excuse. Remember how I just played you the clip from Mark Halperin saying the Cheneys hated Trump? Yeah, that's how about at least 1/3 of the senators feel about Trump. And a significant portion of the people in Congress as well. It's not different with them. They don't want this shit. They don't want an end to mail-in voting. Why the fuck would they want that? They don't want an end to Obamacare. They don't care. They like it because they could campaign against it and then do nothing. That's the whole point. It's the same reason the Democrats don't give a shit about inner city crime and poverty. Gives them something to bitch about and run on. People there be damned that are victims of this. I want everyone to be honest. If Republicans ended the filibuster tomorrow, let's say that they somehow got the Stones to do it, okay? What do you think the signature legislation that they would put out would be? Anyone? Do you think there'd be one difference in what they did? You think they'd have 50 Republicans for anything? Not a fucking chance. Hammerwolf, another 5, thank you, says, do you think balkanization would lead to small skirmishes along state or even county borders? What would elections look like? There will be skirmishes, but not official skirmishes. So there'll be people like the Bundys that get in fight with federal authorities, and there'll be Antifa people that get in fights with federal authorities. But I don't think you're likely to see like one state fight another, or people skirmish fights between citizens of Pennsylvania versus citizens of Virginia. What would elections look like? The exact same as they do now. I don't think anything will change in that. It's not like someone's going to officially secede from the Union. The laws will still remain the same. Yeah, we mentioned this briefly. Fuji's rapper Presswell was sentenced to 14 years for laundering millions in foreign government's cash to Obama's campaign. Not going to hear much about it in the news. That's true. Which governments, I wonder? And what do you think? What do you think they were expecting in return for their donations? Baldass, thanks so much. Over on Rumble says the world government doesn't care about people. They encourage reducing population by any means, regardless of race, gender, and age. Totally agree. Thanks for the $5. Of course. They'll watch Ukraine and Russia fight to the bitter end. In fact, it benefits them not just through population lowering, but they're perfectly fine with Russia's not necessarily on the same team as them. So they're like, sure, great. Bruce, $5 says they would probably pass some sort of anti-Semitic legislation, unfortunately. I'm getting a message. Forgive me. Wait, what was that? Hunter Keller, thanks so much. $5 says, I was afraid of the Trump coalition would splinter after the election. I fear that now the divides between the left and right are too deep to heal peacefully. Yeah, probably. Can I game out a situation would turn this situation around? Game out a solution. Something achievable that could turn this situation around. Well, it depends on what you mean. The Republicans not being feckless morons? Sure. Or do you mean the necessity for balkanization? Best case scenario for the country. Trump gets his head out of his ass and Republicans start doing something. We immediately fix our elections. We do this through one, the end of mail-in voting. Second, a national legislation that says that you need photo ID and must vote on election day unless you have certain health conditions or are serving in the military and you can't be there. That's number one. Number two is we start aggressively prosecuting people that are committing sort of voting fraud crimes, whether it be like you see with this Fuji's rapper, people that are doing illegal campaign donations, people that are illegally harvesting ballots, things of that nature. Number three, we immediately start to aggressively push for sort of national conversations on the huge amount of violence that's coming from the left, change the cultural narrative on that by putting a hyper focus on those things, and start to aggressively prosecute the people that are instrumental in the funding, tactical nature of, and people that are actually committing physical acts of violence. Number four, we aggressively go after any politician that's committing serious crimes, the nature of which they wanted to go after Donald Trump. That would be things like mortgage fraud, anything about like sort of misappropriate paperwork that's filed on sort of applications they're doing for loans, people that did things like mishandle classified information. We go after people aggressively that did things like fail to register under the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, or I'm sorry, the FARA, whatever the fuck that stands for. I'm drawing a blank on it. We go after those sorts of things. We must aggressively go after every Democratic politician in the exact same way for the exact same crimes, legally, mind you, that they went after Donald Trump. Not until many of them are prosecuted and in prison for the very crimes that they tried to do that to Trump for, will it be something that we could lower the temperature. Number five, we must aggressively go after and impeach judges that are clearly operating in a partisan faction. So Republicans need to get out ahead of their ass and start winning the national narrative on this, just how bad many of these judges are, and go after them. That's something that they need to be doing ASAP, and they need to be aggressively trying to impeach the judges that are clearly operating in bad faith. Number six, they need to be vetting judges and making sure that they're putting the most staunch conservatives possible in every vacant judicial or attorney general seat across the nation. That's something that needs to happen immediately. Number seven, we need to aggressively make sure that we're getting out every single rhino or every sort of establishment Republican and primarying them. In every single race, they must be doing that. And we must get people in there that understand that the game has changed and we need to aggressively go after the people that are willing to weaponize every other system of government. Crucible raid coming in. Thank you. I'll talk to them in a second. Number eight. Once we get those people in there, we need to aggressively push for policies that are America first. That means massively deporting the illegals that are here. That means doing things like getting rid of H-1Bs and prioritizing getting people back to work. That also means lowering the welfare system and being fiscally responsible. Number nine, that means basically stopping foreign policy. We need to stop sending money to all these places across the country. Number 10, aggressively prosecuting and defunding NGOs that have been using our money to go after people that are like, or to go after ideas that are our cause. Number 11, we need to go after the universities. This could be done through two ways, through legal mechanisms and funding mechanisms, stop funding the very universities that seek to destroy our way of life, and through a PR blitz. Start giving kids options that they don't have to go to these universities. Next, I forgot what number we're on. Get rid of public education. It's dog shit. Again, go through legal means, but also through public relations. For heaven's sakes, if you have a kid, do not send them to public schools. You're sending them to a cesspool where they're not going to not only indoctrinate your kids with this LGBT bullshit and indoctrinate your kids that they're evil for being white and that this country's an evil place, but they're not going to teach them anything of relevance anyways that'll benefit them in future societies. Get your kids into the trades. Let them know that all these bullshit like jobs like I do, like talking and stuff, look, I like what I'm doing, but let's be honest, it's not a career for everyone. I was talking to my man, Jess Gerald, fucking a Chad, an absolute Chad at DebateCon. Works with his hands. Guy's doing phenomenally. I know people around here, never went to college, became welders, carpenters. They're doing phenomenally. These are jobs that matter, that give you satisfaction in life. That's the shit we should be promoting. If we start doing that stuff, and then, maybe most importantly, instill in people the values of the family, and that the most important thing in life is that core family unit. A man marrying a woman, having children, staying together. Incentivize it with policies if you can, tax breaks, etc. But more importantly, push the PR campaign. If all of those things occurred, maybe 25 to 30 years from now, we could go back to a sensible place. Maybe. If it's not too late. Now, it's not too late. I'm not blackpilled. But by I mean too late, like that it'll take hard balkanization. That we just say, we can't deal with you fucking people anymore. Can't deal with you. Go fuck yourself. Right. In other words, the GOP should do what they campaign on. Right. If there was an outright civil war, the right would win. Sure. Maybe. But there won't be. I just got a raid from the Crucible. Thank you so much, Andrew. I watched the first 40 minutes of Andrew's space there. Someone tell me. Did anything change? It seemed like all the big time creators that were talking a lot of shit on Andrew, all of a sudden when they had the opportunity to show up, they didn't. Is that how it ended? Nobody came. And then they'll say tomorrow, oh, we were trying to get in and we couldn't. And they adjusted the time. We want to set up a debate. Right, you want to monetize it and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. All big bullshitters, big talkers. What a load of shit. But thank you so much for the raid. Anyways, I'll reference this to talk about the idea. If the right would fight, they would win. Yeah, but they won't fight. Let's put it in two ways. You know, if all the British people would decide to push back against the foreign fucking hordes that have invaded their countries and created grooming gangs targeting their own children, then they would win. Sure, that's true. If they decided to do that, but they won't. And by the time they do decide, it'll be too late. And it may already be too late. Or, let's put it another way. One of the best arguments that this Muslim guy, Hakikachu, could have made to Andrew, which he sort of made, but should have spent much more time on this, is like, Andrew, you say that you rely on the benevolence of Christian nations for Muslim nations to exist because we have low IQ and we wouldn't be able to defend ourselves. Let's assume that's true. And yet you won't fight back. You can't convince Christian nations to fight back. They won't. They'll keep importing us, and we're going to outbreed you. They're going to keep importing us, and we're going to keep breeding. And there ain't a damn thing you could do about it. And you're right. If you all came together and fought back, probably you could do something, but you won't. So yes, if a bunch of corn-fed farmers decided we're going to fight back, and it literally came to blows, sure, my money would be on the right, but it'll never come to that. Want to know why? Because most of the right are happy people. We just want to be left alone. That's what I want. You know what my dream job would be? I wish that the politics and the culture in this country was awesome, and I could come on here and, you know, instead of talking about terrible cultural and political situations, I'd have some stupid niche. I'd be on here with Avarice talking about Green Lantern every night or fucking, you know, sports ball or this, that, or the other. Whatever video game I felt like playing at that point. That'd be great. That'd be amazing. Wouldn't that be good? That's not the reality we live in. The left's miserable. They're constantly fighting. The communist fights 24/7. They're never going to be happy. They always want more from you. More. They fucking murder Charlie Kirk, make fun of his wife, attack his children, fuck him, more. They'll never be satisfied. Now, it makes you a miserable sack of shit person, but it leads for good shock troops. We just want to be left alone. We're empathetic. What other fucking great nations in history would allow the rest of the world to convince their own population that they're unique dog shit people? like the West does, like America. Well, we are bad because of slavery, and white people are bad, and white people don't have culture, and Christians are bad, and blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that. Fuck it. And yet that's what we do. 50% of the Christians in this country, if it really came to blows, would take the side of the left. By the way, let me be clear. I'm not advocating for any violence. I'm completely against it and hope it never comes to anything of the sort. Nor do I think it will. Not in the way people would say. But if it did, we'd have right-wingers would be, Christian preachers would be jumping off the woodwork to be like, my goodness, we must protect a woman's right to abort their children. It's the Christian thing to do. What are we doing, Christians? Fighting against the beautiful transitioning of 5-year-old children? We must give them their hormone blockers. And then yet people say, well, if all the Christians would come together and push back on this, but they won't. They won't. That's the truth. And the last thing I'll say about this, and then I'm going to bring a couple guests on, I think. Last thing I'll say about this is, if you really want the place that you should start to actually have political and cultural change, yeah, we could point to the fucking goofy people on the other side. You could say, look how bloodthirsty they are. I could show you video after video of lefties being like, your homie got killed, making fun of Charlie Kirk getting shot. Sure. But the real problem is the people on our own side. That's the real problem. It's the bullshit politicians that we elect that don't do shit. Not culturally or politically. They're killing us, and our side's bitching about who Tucker Carlson interviews. That's where we're at. All right, couple super chats, and then, by the way, we're trying to get to our goal of $357 tonight. Now, for tonight, it's for a uniquely good cause. Once we get to that goal of $357, here's what we're going to do. Act like that didn't matter and see if people donate more money. So if you'd like to get to that point, first we have to reach the goal of 357. Mr. Fisto, what an avatar. The Yakub avatar says, let's effing go. Thank you so much, Mr. Crusader, thank you as always, my friend. 5 memberships. Thank you so much. James, not Jimmy. Thanks so much for becoming a member. Wills, the $5. We'll take it, buddy. And Chef Dylan, what football team do I support? All teams Pittsburgh. Yins don't like Pittsburgh. Could you tell them a Yinzer? Yeah. So I like the Penguins, the Pirates, the Steelers, are the teams that I enjoy. All right. I have a couple guests for you all tonight. I believe they were just watching the incomparable Andrew Wilson. If they're not too busy, they'll come up when they feel like it. No hurry, guys, if you're listening. Hunter, thanks so much. $2 says, Rob, 357 is highly unrealistic. You don't say. Not 2 days ago, if you could believe it, 2 days ago, this gentleman, Austin Hall, said $357 is highly unreasonable. You're unreasonable, sir. How about that? In addition to that guy, Austin Hall, we need to make it to 357 to stick it in his craw. And let us not forget, as Avarice can attest to.
Hey.
The truth is, all of you are bots. We've been told that all of you are bots. I believe it goes something like this. Andrew Wilson paid a bunch of bots for me, and then to keep the ruse up, he also then forces the bots to send me money, right? Brilliant. So YouTube's taking basically 30% of Andrew's money just so he can keep up the ruse so that people are like, wow, Rob got to 20,000 subs. A brilliant strategy. Quite the masterful tactician that Andrew Wilson is, pissing money away to, I don't know, convince one or two people that think that I'm botted, that it's a brilliant strategy. I gotta say.
Let's not forget those membership drives and all those things that we did during those 3 days.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Chef Dylan, $10 says, go Bills. You know, I grew up, I'm 41, so, I was born in 84. So I was watching football with my dad in the 90s, and I remember those 4 Bills years where they made it to the Super Bowl and lost. So I would not mind seeing a Bills Super Bowl just because, first off, Buffalo's a cold-ass, snowy city, so what else do you got to do except cheer for a football team? And second, you guys never get, like, the big one, so sure, why not, Bills? Wade Boggs, $50. Thank you, as always, my friend, incredibly generous, says, Rob, show these people our cool invention on the whip wheel later tonight. Wade, what you don't understand is that's going to chase away half the fucking people that came, so we'll show them later tonight. And then, Aquanote, $10 says, St. Rob, you deserve 12 to the 12th power more in donations.
Do I hear a whip wheel?
Yeah, we have a request.
Oh. Hey! Speaking of, I want to announce everybody since we got the largest cloud right now. So everybody, my baby is almost out. She's to term. It could be any minute, so she could literally pop this moment, and we're gone. Like I could literally just drop everything, and you'll just be stuck with chair.
Congratulations, man! I gotta say, like, I remember my wife's due date. I'm not making this up. Was January 6th, 2021. So like it's any moment, right? We're gonna have to run out to the hospital. And she's like, can you run over to Walmart and get me a couple things? I said, sure. And I checking like X as the car's warming up. Yeah. And it's like, what's going on here at the Capitol? People are sort of rushing towards the Capitol. So I always remember
we're at the height for everybody. I made a little gift for y'all. And I'm gonna share the screen.
No, Mystery's coming on, so he's gonna yell. By the way, you can't see it right now. I know where you can. Oh, never mind. It's done. On the views of every channel collectively, it was 1111. Now it's down to 1099. He's not here yet, so let's do it real quick. So all right, here we go. Is this a completed product?
This is the completed product.
All right, here we go. This is the DebateCon experience put together by Average/Jess Gerald.
Yeah.
No sound.
Is the sound gone?
Yeah, I don't hear any sound. And that's important. I've seen this, so I need to hear the sound.
Okay. Why don't you just then load yours in? Because you have it. You have a copy.
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you just bring yours in then?
Okay. We'll have to be quiet because we'll echo a little, but no problem. I can do that.
Well, yeah, I'll just mute it. I'll mute up.
Yeah. All right. I don't want to dox myself again.
Yeah, don't do that.
That was good. That was very good. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So this is everybody. This is thank you for everybody that's been so supportive. Everything. A thank you to the Noor crowd out there.
Avarice, you've been amazing. This is amazing. Now, I just want to say, as you're watching this, which we're probably echoing right now, so I'll say this last thing. This is why you need to get out to the next Crucible event. I just want you to see this. Avarice did a tremendous job putting this together. Here we go.
Welcome, citizens of the Crucible, to the Grand Invasion.
They come armed with feelings, no sword, no shield. Logic's a battlefield they dare not wield. Fallacies reigning, their walls caving. Strong and soldiers won't help them win. He's got a Marlboro clenched in his teeth, ashes falling like snow on the street, a storm in his eyes, a war in his chest. He plays his cards and burns the rest. Smoky man bad, they cry, they shout. Smoky man bad. He laughs through the hay. Smoky man bad.
Up to it!
Up to it!
Jungle!
Down to it! Fuck those! Fuck those! That don't do it! That don't do it! We do it! We do it! Because we're true to it! Because we're true to it! Crucible Crew! Crucible Crew! One step back! Not one step back!
Grids event.
You are a disgusting, ridiculous individual. Get the fuck out of this hotel.
Get him, Craig!
I am kicking you out. You are banned.
They came in waves, a digital tide. The lunatic mind, it's tick-tock time. Fingers scrolling, souls turn gray. The crucible rises, it's judgment day. They twist the knife, they abort all life. The tick-tock empire does it all for life. Not one step back, back. We hold the line. Total victory, it's invasion time. The battle cries, the signal's clear. We'll fight this fight, make all of tick-tock fear.
This is amazing. You did great work. I want to show something real quick here. One of these. Let's see. Let's find. Where's it at? I'm looking for the Nashville or the bar. Did I skip on it?
Oh,
this
yeah,
shot right
can
here.
you guys hear me? Am I in?
Yeah. You see this shot? That's actually just. That's not on the second floor. That's just Manted holding the camera. Like that's literally all that was. Just him towering above everyone with the camera. Like, what's up, Mystery? How's it going, man?
Okay. I thought I had an echo there. It's all good.
Oh, it's because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to. Through StreamYard, I don't know how to show something through Discord without the echo picking up on mine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, it was quite the This is quite the event. So here's some things, Mystery, that you missed out on. One of my favorite moments was Evers comes up and he's like, Rob, security said that they've identified me as a person of interest who may cause problems. I was like, they're very astute. That is absolutely correct. The security's on it. That's good. They had to be on their toes too. Everest was helping them on their toes for when the numbers guy showed up, you know?
Yeah. Let's keep them on their toes.
He didn't make it tonight, huh? Numbers guy didn't show up to the big space.
He did actually. Andrew just addressed it. He just didn't come on. Andrew was like, because he sent, there's somebody on, like, all these people. He's just gonna fucking spurg out anyway, dude. He's just gonna spurg out and call Rachel names and stuff, and it's
Well, that's just it. That's the problem with all these people. If I could distill it down, you can approach this rationally. It doesn't matter. So, for example, when Andrew's like, I'm not a red pillar. I'm not Andrew Tate. And furthermore, yes, as someone who fights degeneracy, I myself have engaged in degeneracy. Just like an alcoholic who's recovering.
No.
Yeah, right.
Hypocrisy on deck, dude. Like, oh my God, exposed. It's over for him.
Here's
how
something.
How did he do that?
I used to be an alcoholic. So when I tell people like, yeah, you shouldn't drink booze every day, and people go, aha, but you used to. Right. That's one of the reasons I know not to do it. Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was a perfect citizen.
Evers here. We can't all be Evers. But it doesn't matter if you approach this rationally, because their whole attack is sound bites and just like, we're just going to fuck with you. And we're going to fuck with you in the way that we know as a man and as a husband and a father, that will be the one area that'll piss you off the most. We're going to make fun of your children. We're going to make fun of your wife. That's it. That's all it is. There's no rational, but wait a minute. You could out-argue the points and they'll go, oh, yeah, actually, you're right. I see your point there. They're never going to say that. They don't care. They don't like Andrew because of his success. They don't like Andrew because he's beaten them at a debate. So they're going to talk shit in his family. It's really that simple. And it's easy for me as an outsider perspective, and maybe you as well, Mystery, to be like, yeah, Andrew, fuck these people. They're beneath you. Just ignore them. But when it's him and it's his family, he's going to be like, no, I want to defend it. I want to address this shit. But it'll never satisfy them. Tomorrow they'll be like, oh, Andrew purposely set it up at a time that he knew we couldn't come. That's what happened. I demand a one-on-one debate with Andrew. Guarantee nothing will change.
Yeah, no, exactly. Sorry, I'm responding to idiot.
It's all right.
Yeah, of course. You can always hear
you're
the background.
You're 100% on the fucking point, or on base. So,
let's see.
It's never going to change. That's what a lot of these people are. There's nothing we could ever say that would ever change the fucking stupid shit that they believe. Right? Like even this guy right now, like if only you and Andrew and Rachel and the tantrum throwing brigade could see how the rest of the internet views you through our eyes. It's embarrassing. And it's like, brother, we just wrapped a 2.5-hour stream with a peak concurrent viewership over 6,000 and an average over 5,000. We also made over 3K. You're fucking kidding yourself if you think any of this is even slowing us down. 250K subs next week and 500K next year. Book it.
Serious
Book
people,
it, dude.
Serious people putting serious money behind a project could have approached any number of debaters in this country and said, we have this project. We want to have the gold standard of debate. Who'd they go to? Andrew Wilson.
Yeah,
That's who they went to. So am I surprised that also look at it this way, if you want to look at it through a religious framework, right? Yeah, am I surprised that in a country where there's so many, like our culture is basically dominated by like secular degenerates, that someone spreading the message of that's bad will have a large swath of people that dislike them? No. What's shocking is how many people embrace the message. So the idea that this is somehow a failure for Andrew is fucking laughable. And it's how many times, Mystery, you've been with Andrew since fucking day one, basically. How many times has this been the end of Andrew's career? This is it. This is the nailing coffin.
This is the 5th time we're dead. This is the 5th or 6th time we're done, dude. We're cooked.
Do you think one person that was at DebateCon, all those people that were having the time of their life, you think one of them are like, wait a minute, what's this? It turns out that Andrew Wilson's amazing wife, who was there having fun with everyone, she has a child to a previous relationship. Oh my goodness, that's it. I'm out now. Of course not.
Yeah,
no one gives a
exactly.
shit. It's
like, you know what? I'm going to be honest. These guys think they're winning, but like, imagine the type of person it takes to shit on a man for being a stepfather and defending his wife. Do you know what I mean? Like imagine the kind of man who doesn't defend his wife, That's the guy that gets shit on. Like, I don't know where I come from. The dude that won't stand up for his own wife. That's the reprehensible man.
If
right?
I die tomorrow, I hope that the criticism of me is this guy defended his wife too much. Great, that I've done my job. You know?
Yeah, put it on my fucking tombstone.
Yep. And that's what I said. The one point that I wanted to make is like the contradiction, particularly from the feminists, whether it's the conservative feminist or the left-wing feminist, right? That they have this attack where it's like, well, we know that secretly Rachel's miserable, that he must treat her like shit and blah, blah, blah. But then it's like Andrew gets too emotional defending her. Well, which is it, assholes? Is it that he treats her like shit and doesn't care about her and treats her like a piece of property? Or that he's too emotional when it comes to defending her because he cares about her so much? They can't even make up their mind on the fucking criticism. Oh, look at that. My wife became a member. 7 months. Pretty good, I guess. But there's people that... Thank you, wife. I appreciate it.
Do I have a longer membership than Corey?
Yes! Yes! Most of the people watching do. It's funny. Let's see. Savikerman, $5 says bot money. Thank you. It's always nice when Andrew's bots come through with the money. Andrew's shrewd business plan here. I know what I'll do. I'll not only pay for a bunch of bots for Rob, but then I'll have those bots donate money through YouTube, thereby costing me 30%.
No.
Brilliant.
What you don't
shrewd
understand
plan.
is that I move all the bots right from wherever they need to go, and that's where I put them. And now it's your turn. It's
Brilliant. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's next. It'll be. I don't know who it'll be next. Like the bots will be helping Manted out with something soon. I'm sure. So you know.
Mystery. Where are we sending these bots next?
Well, I haven't. My channel. Send it to my channel. I want 20,000 subs. I don't even go live.
Jake's already got them. They're still
maybe
there.
Maybe one day I'll go live, and then you guys will all be ready when I do. When I drop that hot.
It's gonna be the hottest like fucking beat you've ever heard.
Content.
Yeah.
Just one 5-minute live stream, the hottest fucking beat you've ever heard, and that's it. Mystery just drops the mic. Fuck you. Out. Ron played $2. Says 900 people and the goal hasn't been hit yet. Why? Andrew forgot to set the bots to pay mode. That's what's going on. Jeff Willard, thanks for the membership. 2 months. Really appreciate it. Says, hey, who wants your play? Huh? And Zodiac Slayer, $10 says, take my bot money, good sir. Thank you, bot Zodiac Slayer.
I think we should get some more donos, because we did put a good video out there for everybody to see today.
That's true. We're always soliciting donos. Mr. B, $20 says, congrats on the baby Evers. Also, we love you too, Mr. E, even though you're a lib. Oh! Shots fired by Mr. B.
Who's a
lib? He called you a lib.
How the fuck am I a lib?
I don't know. He just said that.
You about to get a fucking fat lib. You know what I'm saying?
Oh!
What the fuck are you even talking about?
I always love one of my favorite. I know that the audience is divided on this, but I can sit back and watch whatever on the Crucible with Mr. E talking about it. It is my favorite thing. Just Mr. E, like, what the fuck is this stupid asshole saying? Like, I could listen to that just straight into my veins. I'll be like driving or something.
I'll do the bit. I'll turn around.
Who the fuck is this guy calling me a lib? Get a load of the fucking balls of this
I had someone ask me at DebateCon, no shit. This is a true story. Someone was like, hey, Rob, I really like when you do the extravaganza with Jake and Mr. E. I was like, yeah, it's a blast. And he's like, let me ask you, do you, Mr. E, and Jake, really hate each other? I was like, yes, it's all true. It's
all true.
Oh, shit. It was like, yeah, sure, why not?
It's funny because my wife, I catch my wife watching the Crucible now, right? I'll go in and I'll watch, and she's watching the Crucible, right? And then she'll turn it off. I go, why did you turn it off? She goes, because Mr. E's he's switching it over to Modern Day Debate. And I just don't want to watch it without him. Like,
yes,
oh my God,
right.
thank you.
Yes, there you go. Conditioned well, yes. And then we got, wow. I always have to, see, I hate that they switched my channel to this bullshit. So Jay asks, we'll go with 14 months says totally beating Courtney. Thanks, Rob. Doubling. She's been a member twice as long as
you can hear the stress just going through Mr. E right now, like someone's just pissing him off. You hear that long.
I'm sure he's getting a dumb message.
I just see these long.
I was just about to say I'll stop. I'm just gonna close my X and stop engaging with these idiots. They're just like I literally that thing that I just read about the performance of the show. And they're like, oh, well, they're only there to watch the drama and the downfall. I'm like, these are all regular numbers. Oh, well, oh, no wonder you're broke. Like, what do you mean, broke? We literally just made over $1,000 an hour. How the fuck are we broke? Well, maybe it's because I make way more for doing way less. Fucking doubt, bro. Doubt.
It's just, it's like, I don't know what to say. Like, first off, let's say that's true. Right? Let's say there's someone out there and they're making $10 million a month. Great. Why does Andrew give a shit? Why do I? Why does anyone in the Crucible care? Great. You go get yours. Sounds good.
Yep, exactly.
Like, I don't understand where these people come from. Like, Andrew said this the other day, which is absolutely true. He's like, let's for a moment, maybe it was today. Days run into each other for me. But he's like, let's say for a moment that all of it's true. This is the end. Right? Okay. I still accomplished far more than I thought possible. And I'm very happy with that. So what the fuck's the credit? Oh yeah, but guess what? I own a fucking PR firm and I make more money than you. Okay, great. What the fuck? First off, you're 99.9% chance lying. That's number one. But even if it's not a lie, who gives a fuck? I never understood this attack, right? Like you can say what you want. And look, let me, I guess, throw a bone to someone that I don't like or on the left. Right? It'd be as ridiculous if I said like, oh, fucking nobody cares about what Destiny says. Maybe true on the grand scale of things, but guess what? That dude's in the national conversation. Andrew Wilson's in the national conversation. You might fucking hate him, but he is. And so the idea that it's like, this is it. You ain't nothing. You ain't shit. Okay. Like when Naomi said that, we're the fucking all-stars, the Jubilee All-Stars, and you're not big enough for us to talk to. Who the fuck are you people?
That was ridiculous. Can you imagine?
I don't even know. It's so fucking ridiculous. Now, I get the shit, right? Like the Panelverse people will say to me, like, well, you're small potatoes.
Oh, hold on. I need to. Okay. There's no such thing as Canadian conservatives. There is no conservative political party in Canada. There's like, maybe a little bit financially conservative liberals, and then there's like straight up fucking socialists. That's it. That's the only choice in Canada.
Yeah, but what about when
the actual conservatives? We're desperate for a conservative party, but every time we get a good conservative party, they keep arresting the leaders for hate crimes. No, I'm just kidding.
Every single one buried a native child under a church. Every single one. Yeah.
Not one single fucking body found, brother.
I know, it's fucking ridiculous.
Imagine how dumb you got to be to fall for the narrative that it's mass graves behind the church. The place where we used to bury all the bodies.
These unbelievable
where the cemeteries used to be.
These clever fucks actually put headstones up. Bastards!
Actually, that's why they call them unmarked graves, because the families of the people who died never came back to replace the wooden fucking crosses that were marking the graves. And guess what? Harsh Canadian weather fucking erodes that shit much faster than regular. So
my son calls
they disappear.
He calls
Maxim Bernie's a loser too. Sorry, I'm
No. It's like, what was his name? What about Polivier? He ate that apple once. Remember that? That was cool.
That's a bad move, dude. That's what bad guys do in movies. The bad guy always eats the apple to show how much of an asshole he is. Like, does this guy, like, I swear to God, these people, they need, like, we just need to, like, fucking fire all the politicians and just give the jobs to, like, blue-collar guys.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. That's totally true. I say that all the time to people. They're like, how do I get involved? Well, I just feel like I wouldn't know. I'm like, yeah, you
got to get yourself a 10-foot length of nylon rope and a crowd of angry people.
There you go.
I'm sorry, that's jokes. Those are jokes.
Right. Well, it's like that guy that used to carry the big wrench. I love that guy. He just tore every 4 years he was just like a plumber. So he'd just have a big wrench that he'd carry around with him, be like, we're going to fix Washington. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll vote for the guy at the big wrench. It's something, that guy probably ain't going to do worse than Jeb versus Hillary. Fuck it. Let's go with wrench guy. Real quick on Rumble. Mike says, Rob and Avarice, Mr. E, this is Mike from Maine First Project here. Great getting to know you guys at DebateCon. Congrats on the soon-to-be baby, Ab. Hope to see you guys at future debates. Keep fighting. Do you remember him? He was sitting with our good friend Zach there from Maine First. Great to hear from you, Mike. Appreciate it, man.
How you doing, Mike? I know you by that like goatee beard thing. That's how I used to call it.
Yeah. Dude, Mike and Zach were crushing it, man. They're having a great time.
Everybody knows I nicknamed everybody there. No one had an actual name.
Yep. Baldass, $5 on Rumble says, saw those progressives be bad faith and lie. then the Dusty Tomatoesburg and felt compelled to start donating. They pushed at least some of this bought to start supporting the crew. Yeah, and I mean, that's the other thing. Sometimes the stupidity of the people that hate us actually just drive more support. Right? Like, what's this current attack on Andrew? Now listen to this. Listen to this dastardly fuck. This Andrew Wilson character. Are you ready for this? He's a good stepfather. He defends his wife. Okay? Yeah, that'll show that fucker. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and what they don't get is, like, people that are, like, more reasonable in the, quote, red pill sphere, like Pearl or Myron, they already know all of this shit about Andrew and have had these debates with Andrew and like Andrew.
No,
they don't give a fuck.
And for the record,
what's that?
And for the record, just to solidify your point, followers on X have gone up today alone. I've seen them go up. Average subscribers per 28 days on the YouTube channel have gone up. We didn't lose a single sub. And in fact, the video performance on our clips has increased like almost like 10% from all of this over the last week.
Oh, no, that's just because we're adding 10% more bots right now.
Oh, yeah. Bots with fucking wallets that super chat. Brilliant. I mean, you guys, hey, if you want the inside scoop on how to get bots with wallets that super chat, you can buy my course.
Right.
Oh, no, I'm going to do Gary 33 style here. Certified millionaires only need apply. It's like a $500,000 buy-in, right? That's it. And I'll give you all the data you need.
Here, listen.
To get bots with wallets.
I'll give a free fucking. You ready for this?
Welcome, Grid One Motorsports. Thanks for raiding.
Oh, Grid, thank you, man. Thank you for the raid. I'm gonna drop a little secret on here. All right, you ready? I'm gonna give a little Andrew Wilson secret on how to make a bunch of money streaming. You ready? Provide content that people like and create a good community. I know it's fucking outlandish. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy thought. Yeah, or you could go to the lab and try to come out with how to have bots that could manipulate sort of the YouTube algorithm and then simultaneously dupe YouTube into sending money that YouTube converts into real cash. I suppose that's one way to go about it.
Well,
but I think Andrew was too lazy for that. He just went with I'll put out content that people like and send donations.
I think we're really good at tanking the numbers when it comes to whip songs. Like, if we want to lower our numbers, we can just start the whip songs. And
that's true.
Wade's just go.
Wade's cheering for that.
Yeah.
And then we got, here we go. We got Crusader, $5, man, says, here's a donut from bot07. I was programmed to send it with my other fellow Crucible bots. Thank you, Crusader. Brennan Bell, $10 says, Rob, how could you platform this Canadian simp Mr. E? Tell him to go eat his bacon. Oh, shit.
What? Yeah, I like bacon. I'm the furthest thing from it.
The insults that are coming today, it's great. Mr. E likes bacon. Andrew's a good stepfather and a good husband, you know. Avarice is an amazing fucking hype man and promo man, you know. Mr. B, $50, unbelievable, man, says the Naomi debate stream is the greatest stream in the Crucible history. Mr. E lost his mind. I saw it. Lost his mind on that dummy. It was the most hilarious thing ever. Also, I was kidding, Mr. E. I know you're not a lib. You're a feminist. Oh.
Yeah.
Sure. You heard it. He said it.
Well, I mean, I do lick sniz, so.
Yes. And also.
Anyway.
That's very good.
I got to say, though, if you're saying that was the greatest show ever, that's only because you haven't been around long enough and you missed like the 70+ trash talk extravaganzas we've done. Because that was those were the shit. Those are some of the most fun shows. Like, dude, we did a trash talk extravaganza, or no, a Lunatics on the Internet. We did about blood over intent, where these people like write out their manifestations on paper and then they like cut themselves and bleed on the paper and then they burn the paper. And like one of the guys we were highlighting in it actually got like on the show live in the middle, and they had like a crazy discussion. Like, it was insane, dude. The whole thing was fucking nuts.
You can always watch shows. You can always watch those on the Crucible video, right?
No, you can't. That's the thing. There's only like 4 or 5 trash talk extravaganzas because back in the day with a much smaller audience, Andrew used to be a lot more personal and would talk about more personal things. And nobody's got the time to fucking vet 70 episodes. So we just like, oh, well, be here or be queer. Like, that's the way it is. If you weren't there, then you missed out. Tough shit.
Dude, I can't even remember what it was, but I remember years ago, like watching one of these, and I was at work doing the home healthcare thing. My guy was sleeping, and I was laughing so hard. He comes to the door, he's like, "Are you okay, Rob?" I was like, "I'm sorry, buddy. I'm fine. I was just laughing at something funny. I'm just doing paperwork, watching Andrew and Mr. E eviscerate these people. It's funny shit. It's unreplicatable, sort of like. I can't believe the community that you and Andrew have built over there. It's unbelievable. And when you go to something like DebateCon, you see it. But it really is. It's like, if you look at all the metrics, it's like, wow, how is Andrew so successful when it comes to like the most engaged, always in like the top 5 in the United States for live streamers with like engagement with the audience on every metric board, always, every month, like in the top. And it's really like, well, yeah, there's the secret, because he built a community, and it was those streams that laid the groundwork, right? When it used to be just, 100 people watching, 200 people watching,
It's simple. 80% banger content, 20% chat interaction.
Yep.
And consistency. Just do it consistently, year after year. I know people that started YouTube the same time that we fired up the Crucible. And you know what the difference between us and them is? We didn't stop. We didn't go, oh, there's only 30 people watching. Oh, there's only 100 people watching. As long as you're getting that slow, steady growth, you just stick with it, and you network, and you stick with it. And you do it whether you feel sick, or you do it whether you're tired, and you just consistently do your fucking 3 streams a week, and you show up, and you put on a good show, and you fucking interact with the chat.
Yep.
Banger means good, bud.
The other thing is, like,
relax,
Andrew is he is, anyone who was there this week, Andrew is who he is. Like, you are who you are. I am who I am. Avarice is who, like, the people you see, it's not, if you build your audience through inauthentic one playing a character, then you're fucked, because it becomes tiresome to keep it up. But if you're literally just who you are, then you don't have to worry about it. That's who you are when you're here and there.
I'm nothing like this in real life.
Ask that security lady.
That's that security lady.
Yeah. Darth Maul, 5 memberships. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And then Hamer Wolf, another $2 says bleep boop libs. Darth Jeff, $20 just says avarice. And then Spoken Like a Man, $20 says avarice, bro. Still gay, even if you're on Rob Show. P.S. Get a lozenge.
Well, Spoken Like a Man has lost every debate he's been in the Foundry, so
How do I turn on dark mode in this fucking studio?
I had to pick. There's what's up, old Joe? Yeah, good luck. I can never figure out that shit. Look at this guy, Jess Gerald, $10 says quality over quantity. Now look at you, E. Oh.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
No, it's fucking, it really is. Like, I have people say it all the time. It's like, how's it, like, Andrew could come on and be like, all right, TikTok invasion, motherfuckers, come on, get the donos in. It's like, yeah, you're right. It doesn't make sense if you're just looking at it from a one-show perspective. It makes sense when you see the groundwork that's been laid and the community that's been built. It's like, now it makes sense. But it wouldn't make sense if you're just like, I watched this guy for like a week. How the fuck does this happen? It's like, right. Because he spent years and years of you guys busting your ass,
If we have Jess Gerald here just for a second, if you guys missed this morning's stream, we had Jess Gerald on this morning. All the ladies out in the crowd. He is single, just so you guys know. Jess Gerald, everybody.
Yes. When avarice isn't stealing his identity. Jess is the man. He's great. Another really tall dude,
You know what? I should almost not be afraid of showing people my face, because so many people are fucking face blind. Dude, my avatar looks nothing like Jim Bob.
No, not at all.
Like, you fucking face blind autist. Stop. You're just giving away the game. Now we just know you're an autist.
Shoulders are too big for Jim Bob. True.
That's true. Yeah.
Department
and like
of
the face is way too wide at the base. Like, my face like got rounder cheeks and stuff. Like, fuck, dude.
Though it would be funny if you're just Jim Bob doing an elaborate fucking one of his voices. Like, be quite talented. Like, have we ever seen Mr. E streaming on stream at the same time as Jim Bob?
Yes,
interesting.
You have. I've like hosted a debate. I had to moderate a debate once, I think, with Jim Bob.
Department of Smoothmatics, $5 says, teaser alert. I think Grid went to bed. So here's the scoop. Mark your calendar. GridCon, April 2026. No shit. In Nashville.
Ooh,
we'll see. Maybe he'll get some big names. We'll see. I will say this. What's January? and February off, March, April off. We're going to be doing a lot of the word war shit. So that's every 2 months. But yeah, good for Grid, man. The event he put on was fun. It really was. And that venue was cool. But yeah, I was ready to smack Tom Foley around. I wish James would have had me debate. James reached out to me and wants to know if I want to do any more Christian debates against secular humanists. I haven't responded yet. But
why is it always religious debates? Why can't we get some like really contentious political Rob debates?
Well, fuck, the last 2 that I had on James' channel was versus Craig and that Max guy on political violence from the left. And then after that was fucking First Amender on food stamps, right? Where he...
Dude, I don't mind when you debate First Amender because it usually means I win a bet every time. We talked about this because I always bet that First Amender is bringing a PowerPoint. I'll never falter.
Dude, I love it. I love that Andrew was like, I'm doing the PowerPoint. When he debated Keegan too, I was like, yes, get those fuckers. The power of the PowerPoint, baby. They know. That's what I said. I was like, man, these secular humanists, they always got the PowerPoint. They are the masters of like early 2000s technology. They're about to hook up like a DVD player and blow everyone's mind. Like, do you guys know about the medium DVD? Let me blow your mind here. There used to be special features on your favorite movies that you got. Commentary and shit. Doesn't that blow your mind? It's like, whoa. The secular humanists, they have mastered, turn of the century technology. We're all in deep shit now.
Shot. That's Abby from Dinkus's Pull.
Abby, what's up? Says $10. Thank you. Says, I know you want to help the singles, Abby.
I know that. That's the Abby. I think I made her eject out of Abe Dinkus's panel last night.
You're a bot over there, man.
But I didn't even know. But yeah.
There we go. With Darth Jeff, appealed to my PowerPoint. One of the things that people don't understand, like, opening statements are easy to make. It's just basically like writing a paper. So many people, what you don't understand is like, it's better to be organic, in my opinion. So have some like ideas and lay the groundwork for what you plan on saying through the debate. But like, you see these people put together these PowerPoints and then they fucking, they never reference them again. It's just like, oh, what was the fucking point? Uh-oh.
But I'm here.
If mystery is the enigmatic 01, then who is the enigmatic? I don't know.
What do you mean?
I think your handle on YouTube with your @ let me see if I can find it. See?
Yeah.
You're
the enigmatic one. Yeah, that's me.
Oh. I maybe this is a little bit of doxing. I don't think so though. When I was on Tim Pool's show, we were playing some cards.
How dare you dox me?
And Tim Pool was like, hey man, like, yeah, you can Venmo or whatever. Here's my thing. And he is not like, he's not just Tim Pool. He's Tim Pool and then a number that's not number 1. And I was like, oh, that's a shame. Like, I imagine all of his contacts like Tim Pool number 7. It's like, oh shit. Who are the 6 Tim Pools that came before you? That sucks.
That's not even my final form, dude.
Oh shit.
The fuck did you say to him? Wait, it goes. Is it?
Ah, there it is.
I fucking love these things, dude. They're hilarious.
That's great.
They're hilarious.
Region.
You can see that Mr. E has put his animator to good use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely had him pull my hairline down an inch. Fuck you.
How dare you put that up too high?
Yeah.
Bring it down. So yeah, that's a shame. No one of note showed up, huh? To Andrew's thing, just the numbers guy. What a fucking lunatic that guy was. Like, my wife doesn't know who that dude is. And we're in watching, I think it was Rachel's debate, or maybe it was Jake's debate. And she's like, she texts me, she's like, I just saw some guy named something like Larry the number guy get tossed out. I was like, what? She's like, yeah. He was like shouting numbers randomly. They struck him out. She's like, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I was like, really? She's
That
like,
is
yeah, he was
true.
like shouting like 47. Like, as they're dragging him out. It's like
77.
Yeah, that would actually be a good bit. It's just Gary, the numbers guy. Just do a cartoon that looks like him, and he just walks in screen like incoherently shouting numbers and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Gary.
They're like,
You
yeah,
see, 33 is 2 3s, and 3 plus 3 is 6, and divided by whatever is, you know what I mean? Like all that fucking nonsense.
Very funny. And like I was saying down there at DebateCon, I was like, Andrew's got like the fucking worst like rogues gallery of enemies. He's got like the bears, the number guy, the panel like it's like we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here with the with the villains cast here. You know, I guess Doc Ock and fucking Green Goblin were busy, so we get numbers guy. You know, oh man. 98% of the way to the goal.
I was too busy. I didn't get there. Like I was on the far end of the building when that was happening, like just pulling up. So I didn't actually get to see the number guy get tossed. That would have been funny.
Yeah, it was just him, and then the second night, Craig kicked that guy.
Well, the problem was when I ride, I was already like, me. So I was pretty much flagged upon entrance. I actually like right when we got out, we parked right next to a cop car, and I already engaged. So cop had to know where we were. So
I love that guy. There was a guy that came up to you, Everest. I saw it was like, why are the cops here? And you're like, I don't know. And they're like, yeah, but I saw the cops. You're like, because Andrew's here and he's a big deal. And he's like, yeah, but the cops specifically are like, I don't know, man. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. I was like, that's a fun little interaction.
Stop asking me stupid questions. I don't know why the cops are here. Andrew's here.
My goodness. Please don't expose yourself as a loser that agrees with Tim.
Tim
agrees
Pool?
with Tim on what?
You didn't even really say anything that agrees with Tim. You were talking about his fucking
I played poker with him. I went on a show once.
Yeah. And what do you mean riding Andrew's coattails?
Yeah, he doesn't even wear a coat.
Yeah, he doesn't wear coattails. What kind of a fucking fancy boy do you think Andrew is? Where's plaid? And also, it's like, come on, dude. Like, I've been there from day one, helping him build and grow the channel.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
hardly
don't
riding his coat.
monetize.
I'm not even trying to be a fucking streamer. And Rob was doing his own thing on his own for a long time, and he's a very valuable fucking member of the team. Like, I put Rob. Yeah. And you're just a generous fan, so you get fucking special treatment.
I'm lucky with symbols.
Quiet, Avarice. Quiet. What do you mean day one means nothing? Okay, who the fuck is this dipshit? Day one means nothing? Like helping him name it, brand it, build it, produce every fucking show he's done means nothing. I'm riding his coattails. Brother, I'm fucking helping carry him up the fucking stairs. Not carry him, but like, I'm helping him fucking climb the mountain. Like that's you would understand that if you had a single fucking friend, dude.
So you come down.
Yeah, the Continents t-shirt is done. I've been having some weird fucking issues with the store, but yeah, we'll get all these out. I think the rest of our merch shit giveaway should be done before Christmas. The only fucking thing is, what do you mean benefit from somebody else? So you're riding the coattails of your boss at work, you fucking dipshit. Like, use your fucking brain. You're riding the coattails of your fucking mother because the only reason you were able to be alive is because she put fucking food on the table. Your father put food on the table. Stop riding your fucking father's coattails, 5-year-old. What the fuck kind of nonsense is this, dude? Is this the kind of fucking people you have in your chat?
I don't know.
You know what, if you want to say dumb shit, send money, you fucking broke bitch. Like, fuck these people. I gotta change my fucking avatar now. Because of
there you go. Get him more angry.
What the fuck are these people even fucking doing? Like, I swear to God, they have no fucking brains in their heads. What do you mean without having earned the success through your own efforts? Who do you think is fucking building all the background shit and facilitating all the show? How is that not my own efforts, you fucking moron?
Well, the big thing I would say is like
what the fuck is wrong with your brain? Honestly.
You don't even have a channel. So what would the coattails that you're
I'm
riding?
not even streaming, for fuck's
sake.
sake.
It would be the equivalent of like, Andrew hires a guy to mow his lawn and it's like, this guy mowing the lawn is riding the coattail. It's like, well, no, this guy's... What are you talking about?
Lord of the Gays, stop fantasizing about me, you fucking queermo.
Hydro says.
You guys are fucking gross. Like, you're a fucking sick weirdo, dude. Stop.
And Brennan Bell, $10 says, Andrew's no match for Wes Watson and his ripped jeans. I never saw that. People were telling me to watch that. And then I thought, like, Jim Bob going at Wes and that interaction was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, Jim Bob was taking him to task.
Is that what a man does, Wes? Does he shave his arms? Is shaving your arms what men do? Should I show you? Want me to show you my tummy? And like that was, yeah, he did really fucking good. Gully, I haven't forgotten about you. The jackets are discontinued. I've been trying for 3 fucking months to try to get these things replaced. I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I've got to reach out to you guys who did have the jackets. I think there's like 6 of you that are owed jackets, and we got to come up with something else to hook you up. Maybe I'll try to fucking make a new jacket or something with what we have, but I'm working on a solution.
Luckily, I stole mine.
I'm just one guy, and I'm not sitting here riding coattails, so I got 7 fucking jobs to do.
Well, I'm just
You know what
luckily,
I mean?
Mr. E, people can just do what I did. I just steal theirs, right? I took mine from Just Gerald.
Yeah, I saw that. little weird. Bro, I don't know. I stay the fuck away from Eastern Canada. That's where
Airborne
the
Animal.
weirdos are.
Yes, thank you. He got the 13 content shirt. Always appreciated Airborne Animal. By the way,
Hey, I'm sorry. I kind of skipped. I was just addressing them as
No,
they came
it's
in.
fine.
I'm gonna go grab a tea. I'll be right back.
Yep. Mr. B says, "Fuck the Mr. E slander." Not trying to glaze, but I remember Andrew saying Mr. E worked for him for free for like 2 years. Mr. E and Andrew are the Crucible. Fuck you. Mr. E has been with Andrew since day one.
No,
pretty
you
much.
dipshit. Again, I wasn't bragging about working for 7 guys. I do 7 jobs. I build and manage the websites. I do all of the fucking art and design. I manage the fucking team and the staff, giving them their fucking assignments, making sure they're doing them. I set up all the fucking show production. When we're on like stuff like the extravaganza, I'm in the fucking remote studio changing the scenes and pulling everything up. That's what I mean by 7 fucking jobs. You absolute fucking brainlet.
All I heard was
Literally,
that you did
log
7
the
guys.
fuck off. You're clearly drowsy or something. Like, go and have a nap, clear your fucking brain, maybe have a fucking coffee. But you're out of, like, you're fucking
That's what I
out to
heard,
lunch,
too. I heard
dude.
him taking
You're
7
fucking
guys.
humiliating yourself right now, and you need to stop. Your father would be ashamed.
I think Hydro's is Hydro
Fucking
like
kiss
secret.
my white ass, punk.
Mr. E, how do you take these 7 guys?
All right, Abby, thanks so much. $10 says pay your Rob taxes. Thank you, Abby. Department of Numismatics. Thank you for being a member again. Doomsday. $10 says Mr. E W. Gully already addressed, but thanks so much. Gully always says, "Calm down, Mr. E. Get my jacket." And then the real Hydro drops 20 and says, "Mr. E, chat for chat. I'll give what you give. Put up or shut up." Mr. E doesn't have to donate money, but funny. Now, I'll say this from the perspective of me Bald Ass, thank you so much. $10 over on Rumble says, "For the grift. Good night, guys." Thank you, Bald Ass. Like, Mr. E dealing with my dumbass on the extravaganza. Like, I can't get my mic working. What's happening? Well, how do I get these videos centered? Mr. E's like, just send me the fucking video. So he definitely deals with my dumbass over there. Yeah, I get it. People just want to see people want to see Mr. E's fucking avatar get more and more intense. That's what's happening here. It's like
Here's what's happening. I think Mr. E went to go get his tea in order to calm down.
Yeah, we don't want that. So I was telling you, I think I told you this, Avarice, when I was there. If Wade sends 50, Hydra will send 200. I mean, I don't mind being on the receiving end of that. I was telling you, Avarice, like, I have this friend. I won't say his name, but he's in real life friend. And if he's watching right now, he knows who I'm talking about. And for years, he's the most fucking intense guy. He reminds me of you, Avarice. Except he would have a little bit, if he drink, he'd get a little bit of an anger streak in him. So maybe a cross between you and Mr. E. Right? And like, it was always this thing where he would start drinking and start yelling and shit. And then like all of my friends would be like, "Wow, someone needs to calm him down. And I'd be like, "I'll take care of it." And then I would like go and I'd put my arm around him, like, "Come here." And I'd like have a bottle of vodka or something, be like, "All these bitches are trying to calm you down. Fuck all of them. You need to get more angry. Fuck these motherfuckers. You're not a child." And he'd be like, "Yeah!" And start like slamming shots. And then we go back and he's even more intense. I'd be like, "I don't know what's going on with the guy. He won't let me calm him down. I don't know what's happening." I always just put a little gas on the fire. Let's raise the intensity a little, you know? It was good shit. But yeah, my buddy there. Anyways, Avarice, absolute banger fucking video you put together there. Amazing.
I thought it was fantastic. I figured we're gonna have to wait for Mr. E to vacate before we start these whip songs because Mr. E listening to whip songs would probably be the last we see Mr. E.
It'd be like, what the fuck is this bullshit? What are you fucking losers doing? We can't even defend it.
What is this stream?
Let's see.
Oh, there's the 200 disclaimer. Whip wheel still stands though.
Oh. Yeah, that
is either getting ready for that whip wheels.
Says, okay, send 200 disclaimer. Whip wheel still stands though. We will get whip wheel by the end of the night. Mr. B, $20 says, I'm not gonna lie. More than half of my enjoyment of the Crucible of Normal America is Andrew, Mystery, and Rob going off on stupid chatters. It's the best content. You guys raging at idiots is gold. Sorry. No, I listen. It's one of my favorite things too. Not just to watch Andrew or Mystery do it, but I love it. And then some. Look at this fucking Chad, $200. Real Hydro. Thank you, man.
Way to go.
Is that his way of apologizing for being such a fucking moron earlier?
No. He just told Wade here. They
want to start the whip wheel is what they want. They're trying to get the whip wheel going.
He said if Wade sends 50, I'll send 200.
Yeah, for the whip wheel.
He is joking.
No, they're talking
sorry
about the
if I was
wheel.
able to fucking dispel all of the dumb shit you were trying to say about me in chat. Yeah, that makes me the joke. You know what, dude? Why is it the dumbest motherfuckers always have the most to say? Right? Always. I wonder what kind of environment that these guys spend their days in. Like, what kind of a fucking mouth-breathing 85 IQ fucking friends they have that make them think they're smart enough to come out here and they're actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck? Like, it blows my fucking mind. Like, if I were to say shit that dumb around my circle of close friends, I would get the fucking shit kicked out of me. Like, we can't be friends with a fucking retard like you. They would literally fucking stomp me half to death. Right? Like, because they wouldn't want to fucking bear the humiliation of being friends with such a fucking moron.
It's actually a good point.
Thanks for the $100, pal.
Yeah. He's going to show you who's boss by
200.
sending another 200. 200. He'll send another 200 in. Thank you. Well, listen, here's my opinion on the whole thing. Obviously, I get this shit all the time. I would get this.
I used to be Nick or Kata fan. That explains it.
I'll get
Brother, I never said I'm Christian, did I? I'm not a practicing Christian. Again, you just jumped to all these stupid fucking conclusions. Like, oh my goodness, man.
Let me just say, a lot of people would say shit like this. I don't like Andrew, Rob, but I like you. And it's like, that's okay. There's probably a lot of people that like Andrew and don't like me. And there's a lot of people that like Mystery and don't like me. And there's a lot of people, the only person that's universally liked is Avarice. That's about it.
And I don't like Avarice.
Oh, there you go. Mystery doesn't like Avarice.
What are you talking about?
Bro, didn't I fucking tear a
right?
strip off you the first time we talked?
Who did?
Dude,
First time I was in.
We were talking about
further. Hold on. For the record, Real Hydropox or whatever your name is, Hydro PX. I'm like half joking with you, man. But like this shit you are saying is kind of dumb, right? Like you make these like wild conclusions or like you jump to these conclusions based on nothing, and then I just like tell you that they're not true. And yeah, they are. Like it's. Like you're setting me up for home runs here, pal.
Well, and it's one of these things. It's like what people say to me, right? They'll be like, this whole like recent attack on me, where it's like, we're gonna make videos about you every day, and then once in a blue moon, you'll be like, you guys are fucking idiots, and I'll come on a panel and wreck you all, and they're like, oh, it's getting under your skin, huh? It's like, what? No, I'm having fun. I'm wrecking fucking 8 of you goofs at once. What are you talking about? Then Mr. E went on and fucking wrecked 8 of them on Dusty's channel. At one point, I shit you not, I'm driving just laughing, and Mr. E says something, and you can hear like, it's just silence for like 10 seconds, and Mr. E's like, so like, did the feed cut out or what the fuck? No. They just had nothing to say. They're just like, oh.
Did we get disconnected or you guys just stumped?
Yeah, it was fucking, it was absolutely.
The whip wheel is loading up. Oh my God.
I know, I'll be up all night. Doomsday.
I don't
10
know. What's
memberships
the whip
gifted.
wheel?
Thank
what does that
you.
even mean?
And then Blasterbot, $50.
You won't
says
like that,
Donobot
Mr.
Dono
E.
sent Q whip wheel Dino fact loaded Brontosaurus has been classified within the family Diplodocidae, which is a group of sauropods that have shorter necks and longer tails compared to other families like Brachiosaurus and Mamachisaurs.
Hey Rob, you owe me $200, and it's got to be the $200 that the real Hydropox sent you.
That very $200.
That $200, that's the one I want.
I will get that, and then I'll send it
All
to
right,
one
good.
of Andrew's
Ha
moms
ha
to you.
ha ha Hydropox. No.
That's funny.
Wait, Mr. E gets paid before I even do? What the f is
Sorry.
this?
Yeah. There it is.
Where's my? You got to pay me to come on the show.
Oh,
Yes. Well,
this whole time I've been spending money just to get on the show. No.
Fool. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Why do you keep asking about Queen's University, dude? I don't know. Like
Hi,
I don't
Mrs.
know
D.
about anything about Queen's University, dude. I'm in the fucking
Yeah, they were
Rocky
asking
Mountains.
me about that. I don't know.
I'm in the Rocky Mountains, dude. I'm not in Toronto.
What's up, Mrs. D? How you doing? We're just yelling at people. It's fun. What's this? Hydro showing up to shit on Andrew and Mystery may have to do with Nick Rekrita taking shots at Andrew the other night.
Bro,
Oh,
who literally cares, right? Like that guy, he had like one up moment, like the Johnny Depp trial, and then everything since then was just like the biggest crash and burn ever. Like if that boy wasn't living off his fucking trust fund, he'd be fucking toast.
People used to ask me about Rakita. I don't know that I've ever. I saw him one time talking to Destiny about alternate electors. That's literally the only content. And then I vaguely know that there was some legal suit, but I don't know anything about that. Right? He's irrelevant, says Captain RB. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't say shit all about him. But he's a lawyer. Is that his deal?
Yeah,
I think Mr. E. He asked about the whip wheel. I think we should show him.
Oh. Okay, so here's the grift I came up with, Mystery. So there's this old. I'll show you the original here. So there's this old fucking Lord of the Rings.
Us.
I don't give a shit. Fuck.
All right, let's go.
I always.
What do you mean, dude? Just tell me what it is.
Okay,
you gotta
so there's
show me?
you know the guys that did like the old Christmas shows, like with the puppets and shit, kind of like Rudolph. What was it, Rask and something? So they did a Lord of the Rings cartoon in like 1980. Right? And there's this song where the orcs are marching into battle and they sing this song where there's a whip, there's a way, you know, taking on the old phrase. It's a spoof on when there's a will, there's a way. And the song's basically like, you know, the Dark Lord's whipping them and forcing them to go fight like these wars. So I thought it would be clever. I'm like, oh, well, there you go. Everybody donate or we'll whip you into shape. And then we ended up using AI to make different versions of it. So now people like Wade Boggs donate $50 to play these different versions of the song. So it was $20 for the original and $50 for the AI version.
One night, 100. They all pick, and we all know everybody's favorite. Go ahead, everyone, put it in the chat. We all know what it is. Go ahead, it starts with a T. It spins the wheel.
Yeah. Now I will say this: one time, 73 fucking times in a row, they made me play that song. It was
really,
73 times at $20 a pop. So I made like $1,500 that night.
But
I also was up for 4 hours listening to the same fucking song over and over.
It was the Disney. Was that
I would have just taken
night?
the money and bailed, dude. Like, tough shit.
See you guys, fuck off. So Envoy of Justice says he's a lawyer turned big law tuber who blew himself and his family into oblivion with drug addiction.
Yeah,
he's on probation while dealing with his legal troubles.
Also, some shit about like open marriages and like orgies, and I think something to do with some other shit. I won't say.
It's
I'm
fine.
not certain about it.
Hydra, it's perfectly fine if you don't send me money anymore. That's okay. I don't mind. You don't like Mystery, that's fine. I don't know shit about. Apparently, you're a Rakita fan. I don't know shit about him. I'll say this though, like.
Sorry, Rob. My bad, buddy.
No, I was gonna say this. I'll say
you can keep the $200 from me. You don't have to.
Does anybody really like Mystery to begin with?
Nobody likes me.
I don't.
I'm only on here to fucking stir you up, to get your blood flowing.
Is that what it is? I thought we're here to get your blood flowing.
It was the OG whip song 73 times ever. So.
Oh, it was. That's right.
This is a straw man. I don't know what you're talking about, Hydra. Like you're. I'll say this: like any claim that Mr. E is riding Andrew's coattails is horseshit. If he's working with Andrew since basically the beginning, And if anyone's riding Andrew's coattails, the claim could be made of me. I don't give a fuck. You can say that. I'll fully admit, I'm not a fucking idiot like other people. I'll say this. I had a channel, and I think I would have seen slow but gradual improvement into my channel until it plateaued off at some point. I would have never been able to leave my job to stream full time if it wasn't for one, Andrew just straight up hiring me on, and second, from him supporting me, which allowed me to get donos on here. I fully accept that. I don't give a shit. It's not an insult to me to say that a guy that I've rooted for and cheered on for a long time is helping me out. Doesn't bother me in the least bit. If you don't like Andrew, that's fine. I don't know why Nick Rakita doesn't like Andrew. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But yeah, I mean, the idea that it's like, well, you're going to get mad because I like Andrew and I like Mr. E, and so you're like, fuck you, I'm not going to donate anymore. Okay, fuck off. What do you want me to say? Fuck. I don't give a shit. You know? Don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm in the business of like telling people that donate to me not to send money, but it's not going to incur any special fucking privileges where I'm going to kiss your ass or anything like that. If you don't want to donate anymore, fuck off. I don't know what to say, you know?
Hydro, I don't know if you're like ESL or something like that, like if English isn't your first language, but he didn't actually say it was about Rakita. He read a chat that said, he's a Rakita fan, so maybe it has to do something with Andrew or Rakita taking a run at Andrew yesterday. He was reading a chat. Dude.
Right.
This is what I mean. Like, I don't know if you can't keep up with chat because you can't read fast enough, or it's like a comprehension issue, or it's like a language interpretation issue because you're some like weird European. No, he didn't. I was here, dude. And unlike you, I understand English clearly the first time I hear it.
And it doesn't matter if I did. What I was saying was I read it and I was just like, maybe
you were
that's
reading
what
a
this
fucking
is.
chat, dude.
Right. I just read it. I don't know. I told you I don't know
Jesus.
shit. So I don't know. Anyways, Hydro, what's your beef?
I'm gonna ignore that guy unless he sends in super chats. I
yeah.
can't. It's just too much. Like I've been dealing with idiots all fucking day, well, all evening. I don't have the patience for it anymore.
I'm over it as well. Mrs. D, what's up? Member 4 months says, keep the cult leaders out. Keep the cult leaders' name out your mouths. How about that? A little Will Smith there. I like it. Mr. P, $5 says, can you make a new goal for a mini blood sports debate between Mr. E and Hydro? Nope. The goal's to stop talking about it. And Darth Jeff, $10 says, it's only because he left Tyrone for menthols. Menthols! Dude, that's a joke I make to my wife all the time. I don't smoke, but like, she'll be like, hey, Rob, can you help me? Can you take out the garbage or something? I'll be like, I'm going for a pack of smokes. Out the door. I'll never be back. Fuck off. Menthols. I don't think Andrew would be caught dead smoking menthols. Am I wrong about that? I don't know. I assume he's a Marlboro Red guy, right? That's the pack that he was autographing there.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that was fun. What? Oh, someone said so. Someone says, no, I'm not going to read that.
Yeah. You know what the crowd really wants. And I mean,
all right, I'll play.
I'm just going to see how fast Mr. E bolts.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I too want to bolt. In fact, maybe I'll just leave fucking Avarice up here. All right, here we go. Here's what my channel's become. Oh, first, Airborne Animal, $10. Says, well, we give him a ton of crap, particularly to try to trigger him. We all have a great deal of respect for Mr. E. He's been working hard to help Andrew build the Crucible from the very start. Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's see. I got to share screen. That's what I'm doing now.
It's been wonderful knowing you here at Normal America with the Rob No Show as the numbers plummet.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you know what straw man means there, bud. And I broke my rule and I addressed you, even though it wasn't a super chat.
Oh, Black Southern Church.
Oh my God!
Is this the whip wheel?
Yeah. Yes. So that's the song that comes up. Then we play this. Now, I warn you, this is the dumbest shit you've ever seen. So then we created a bunch of songs. So here we go.
This is fantastic, Mr. E.
You didn't make an argument, and again, I'm still addressing his life because it just baffles my mind, the stupidity. You didn't make an argument, so how could we straw man you? You would have had to have made some sort of argument.
Look, it's
to be
whip
straw
wheel
man.
time. You got to wait for donos, Mr. E. You better tell him to donate.
No, I just don't I don't understand what the point that this guy's trying to make is, though.
He's just trying to fucking whine, dude. It's just whining.
I don't know. Like it's like okay, you don't like Tim
I
Pool.
don't like you. You're riding coattails. It's like literal fucking empty. It's just empty complaints.
You said that you if
this
I
isn't
liked
rage bait, it's content bait.
If I liked Tim Pool or any of us like Tim Pool, then you wouldn't support anyone. You don't like Mr. E. I don't know if you said you don't like Andrew. I don't know. That's not a straw man. I'm saying I don't know if you said that or not. I just don't know why anyone gives a shit.
Like half of what he's responding to is you reading a chat. It's such nonsense, dude.
All right.
Oh,
Here we
wait. Did I kick? Were you in the Crucible Discord? Was I mean to you?
Oh,
Did I
that
kick
might
you
be
out of the
what's
Discord?
happening.
Did you
Is
say
that
something
what's
dumb in the
happening?
Discord and get fucking bammed?
Yeah, I've been kicked.
Oh, I think we might have found out what happened, boys.
Uh-oh. That might have
I
been
forget
it.
about that.
I mean,
thanks for the reminder there. Who was that? Anyway?
Dude, the Crucible, I've told this story. The Crucible Discord's no fucking joke. Like, I go over there, people be fucking threatening to whoop my ass, tell me shut the fuck up. It's like, just, there ain't no special privileges. I've heard Mr. E fucking mute Andrew over on the Crucible Discord.
Yeah, true.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and to be true, they shouldn't be saying like whoop your ass and stuff, but like we definitely fucking argue with each other all the time. Whether it's like me and Andrew will argue, me and Rob will argue. It doesn't matter who it is. If you say something dumb, you're gonna get called out for it. You're gonna get checked real fast.
No, come on.
Especially
I see
new
dumb
people.
shit all the time. Wait, I get called
Yeah,
out
and you
all
get
the time.
fucking checked on it all the time.
Mrs. D says, 2IC is second in charge, aka Mystery. Thank you for the $3. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Now here we go. Here's
Here
the
you go,
song
Mr. E. Your
Wade
first
played for
whip.
it. Here we go.
Where there's a whip, where there's a whip, where
There's a will.
there's a wheel, oh, we don't wanna go to war today, but the Lord of the land.
You know what? I'm really happy for you that you're rich.
We're rich in whip songs.
Where there's a will,
Left, right, oh shit. Why would you think I would hate this? I love like 50s and 60s soul music. It's like one of my favorite genres.
Now listen, you might like this song. Once you find out there's 70 of them, and it gets played
We're
on the
not
same
playing 70
lyrics,
of them.
there's like different versions, and it's all the same lyrics.
Bro, you're cutting out so bad. You're peeking your mic.
I said Mr. E likes it. Send in those donos.
Well, Hydropox, being rich, you can send in super chats. In order to shit on people, you need to be able to like formulate some sort of argument that actually shits on people, not just say nonsense. You sending nonsense for money is just you spending money. Which like, more power to you, brother. Hallelujah! Send those super chats. Woo! I can't do my woo. My fucking voice is fucked.
Oh wait, what's the,
No,
like,
I can't. I can't do it. Oh my god, the woo is gone. The woo. Yeah, you got a
How
pretty
many
good one too.
SP does this guy want? I don't know what
What do you
SP means. Yeah, mystery yelling during the fucking gospel choir is good shit. I don't know, what does that mean? Like, when you're rich, you can shit on people. I mean, like those.
wheels.
No.
Like-
Like I said, when you're rich, you can send super chats. In order to shit on people, you have to be able to formulate a good burn. And good burns are based in reality, not just nonsense you made up.
Unless
Right?
you mean literally,
Hey,
like,
Hydropox, stop riding your boss's coattails. Burn! I just shit on that guy.
Listen, from experience, you cannot say you're rich without saying that through super chat. That's just
yeah,
crazy.
that's true.
What do you
That's
mean without
crazy.
spending a dime, brother? He sent in like $250 in
He did.
super chats.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that! Happy $200. What a fucking legend. Says money doesn't
Hell
help
yeah.
with people's IQ, unfortunately. There you go. So I have to say, Hydropucks, you do see that there's someone
Wait.
as rich as you, it seems.
Maybe he meant shitting on people in another way.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like the
you one of these
Muslims in
rich
Dubai.
weirdos? You one of these
Like-
rich weirdos that's into scat? Ugh.
I think
Fucking
there's more
gross.
wheel to be had.
There is, but I'm
Yeah, I'm
enjoying
trying
the
to delay the inevitable.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm not gonna let you get away. There's no escaping now.
Fuck,
See,
you
he
guys should
admits
play-
he's conceded. He's
Yeah,
conceded.
he conceded.
That's it. That's a
I
concession.
I can be dumb too. That's a confession. Conceded. Game over.
That's
Big
it.
W's in chat for the panel.
Wow.
L's in chat for that guy.
W's. Oh my goodness. What a
S to
victory.
spit on the grave of that motherfucker.
Wow. Look,
I'm just
he's-
kidding.
He's
I'm
devastated.
just kidding.
Start that wheel. All right. There's no escape.
All right.
There's no escape. There's a lot of super chats. Look, there's so many super chats.
All right, here we go. Let's get to the
Spin
next
that
one.
wheel.
Can I show the panel verse to Mr.
Come on,
He
Disney.
know-
Come
oh,
on,
I-
Disney. Come on, Disney.
Yeah, I've seen the clip.
Yes!
Oh, this is rigged. This is rigged. I don't even believe you're cheating.
No.
Bro, why would I send money? I'm on the show.
Yeah, it would be like,
why would I send money?
Rob also hasn't sent money. Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Rob, how come you're not sending in super chats, you fucking loser?
All
Give
right.
YouTube your. If I was gonna send Rob money, I just send it to him directly because we're friends.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give YouTube 30% for no reason.
All right. We'll play
Buy
this
a lottery ticket, brother.
Here we go.
Yes. Mr.
He'll quickly not like the songs now. Still text me $2 as PTSD. I'm sure. 73 whip songs.
There's a way we don't go to war today, but the Lord of life says, we're gonna march all day, all day, all day.
You're such a fucking weirdo, dude. He's just spinning in circles.
No, we don't need Everest to sing. I'm glad it's been nice for you.
Oh man.
I gotta leave the final notes play. All right, and then we'll get back into this argument. Hydro, what are you talking about? Cut your nose to spite your face. I'm trying to be generous here. I don't even know what your complaint is.
Bro, if you want to talk this much, just come on and let's chat. Send that guy the link. Minus 50 viewers on that one song, really?
Man, that's well. Thank you,
Brutal.
Amber. Yes,
Brutal.
But
it was
no,
worth it. It
I
was
don't
fun.
understand. Yes, I don't understand. I still don't understand what this guy's complaint is. It's just sort of like
I
don't
think
like.
I think he just wants you to talk. I think he just wants us to talk
Well-
to him. So look, dude, if you want to talk, come on the show. We'll chat. But
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm done trying to make sense of this. I just want to hear what kind of thick, weird European accent that you have. You know,
Well, listen.
you know what I mean?
We'll say, how about this?
You've
He's
got
rich.
You've got to be like some sort of weird Middle Eastern fucking.
He's
Plains
rich.
country.
So he'll pay another $200 to come.
Yeah, you can be rich.
He's
That's
rich.
fine.
Yeah. So he
You
can
can-
get. He
low
can
I-
pay
There's
200.
tons of low IQ rich people.
Am I wrong, Hydro? That sounds about right. You pay $200 to come on, and then you could shit on everyone because you're rich. You could do that, right?
Well, there's still more
Figuratively
wheels.
speaking.
Right.
There's still more wheels.
Spoken like a man. $20 as avarice. Enjoys the company of men for sure.
I've
Oh.
seen that guy on camera. Okay, trust me. I know who's the real gay one there. All right.
Let's see. I think I only owe one more.
His assistant failed the breakfast question.
There was only
Oh, yeah,
$350. That's it.
Bro, I'll tell you what. You want to pay me to come to Dubai? Send me the money first. I promise I'll get on the plane.
200
Irony
was
is life laughing at. Oh my god, dude! This is
Hey,
what-
yoy.
this guy's-
Oh,
this
yoy?
guy's in his own fucking world, man.
I don't know, Hydro. I've made an executive decision. Thanks so much for your donations. I appreciate it. But my entertainment values ran short with this. We'll see you. So
Whoa.
What happened? I just
Hammer.
I lost the whole chat. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Hit him
Thanks,
with that
Hydro.
timeout. Hit him with that timeout.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we-
see?
Yeah,
Four
you
whip wheels
bought all the
per-
crumbs of attention. you
Wade
can
was
get.
right. You see, 4 whip wheels per $200 donations.
Did you play sports mystery? Hockey, man?
Yeah, hockey.
Yeah.
Well, and like
avoided
in
it,
school and stuff, I played all the sports. I played fucking hockey and baseball and rugby and lacrosse. I was a big sports guy.
I played football. I wrestled before asthma got the better of me until like 9th grade. And then I was a nerd that was like chess club and fucking marching band. So, but I was captain of the football team. However, that's because there was only like 4 of us seniors. So we were all captains. I wasn't very good. But still, I could say I was technically captain of the football team. So
Fantastic. Now, we have each 200 was 4 whip wheels.
no.
Wade said it.
Technically,
Wade
200
said
is
it.
supposed to end the whip songs.
No, but not if you're Wade, right? Because his 200s, right, add to whip wheels, right?
But he didn't donate 200.
Well, hypothetically, they were in spirit of Wade.
No.
Wait, is
That's
this the
not
thing you do every time somebody sends $200? You do 4 of them?
No, it's supposed to be only for $50. A specific
No, 100.
$50.
There's 100. Well, it could be 2 $100 donos.
Yes.
That you're picking.
But no, and here's what happened, mystery. So it's funny. It raises money. I'm trying to raise like $357 a night. That's basically what I'm. All right. So it's like, yeah, $50.
You're like 3 times more than that. Fuck these guys.
I know, but it's
Why
like
are we
50
listening
bucks.
to these songs?
But then, yes, that's the problem, right? Then these people. So like, I'll play the song and I'll lose fucking hundreds of people watching.
Yeah.
I could go on. It's really weird though, because if I go on and do a debate, I could wreck some fucking lefty. And I know I've talked to Andrew about this. You're not like jabbing people to donate while you're debating. So I'll debate for like 5 hours and then look at the donos and it's like, I made $100 tonight. But if I sit here and leave Avarice yell at me to play Whip Wheel songs, I'll make 1,000. It's like, I don't get it. It's a very,
Yeah, so we just leave Avarice to whip songs.
Yes. Talk to Mystery instead of the Whip. Yes, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah,
We
see,
are
that's-
talking to Mystery instead of the Whip for now.
No. More money means more whips.
Well, that's true, but
100.
I'm a dollar
request
per
a
word.
specific whip song.
$1 per word. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
Oh wow, look
You
at
know-
this. This
ahead.
story's kind of crazy. Derek Chauvin, you know who he is?
Yep.
Yeah,
Are they letting him off?
Well, no, but like, listen to this.
Free my boy Chauvin.
Derek Chauvin's attorney files petition saying prosecution can only run from the truth for so long. Bombshell petition alleging prosecutorial misconduct. More than 50 former and current officers have provided sworn declarations stating that the technique used by Derek Chauvin and other Minneapolis police officers involved in the arrest of George Floyd was part of the training. They argued this in the fucking trial. And I remember debating like left-wingers on this and was like, how the fuck can he be guilty if he was trained to do a move and that move results in the death of someone? It doesn't make sense to me, right? And like, I mean,
you saw it coming.
Look at this, Abby, $50. which
Yo, I
is a
didn't
whip-
see anything. Why'd you pull that up? Nobody saw it. You just gotta pretend like you didn't see him.
Look at you, still missed another 50 donuts. That's 2 spins still left on
Says,
the thing.
but I'm richer than Hydro. Ha! Or bet I'm, yeah, there it is. Thank
There
you,
we go.
Abby.
Spin that wheel.
All right. You fuckers.
I'll be honest though, like we all watched George Floyd like meth the fuck out in that store. We all watched the body cam where he swallowed the fucking baggie. We all watched the other part of the body cam where he threw the other baggie behind him. He clearly had drugs on him. He was clearly on drugs. The coroner's report or whatever said it was like 5 times the amount of fentanyl that would kill a person. And like, did you see him? He's like 6'5", man. I would have put like 11 knees on his neck.
Yeah,
like,
they're-
all
they're
it took for
avoiding
there's
the
that guy to pop up, he could have destroyed all of them.
Don't worry, Chad. I got you
It's
guys.
crazy. If he wasn't so doped up, he probably would have.
Yep. It's so ridiculous. Like, I'll get to the whip wheels average. Don't worry. But
Well,
it's
I'm just listening to chat. Okay, the chat is clearly
the
one
chat
of
will
wheel.
be, they will be patient. We will get to it. Yeah, I mean, the fucking, like, it's just one of those things. And I'm sorry, it fucking sucks because I've spent my entire streaming career saying, like, political violence is bullshit. We need to reject it. But the truth is, it's hard to make those claims when you see certain things that work out for the left. What happened was, everybody's like, this city's gonna fucking burn if we don't find this guy guilty. That's the truth.
And it still
Everybody
did anyway.
knows it.
It still did anyway.
Yes. Remember Maxine Waters was outside like the day before the jury reached, and she was like, basically, if we don't get the results we like, then we got to increase the intensity. And there were literally riots occurring while she said that. Where do you go from there?
They're just spinning up. They're just spinning up, guys. I'm trying to get them back. Will.
All right, you fucking bastards. This is the worst. All right, here we go. I hope it's not Disney again. One of those short ones. I don't think I could handle Disney again.
Just you know what the key is? You just turn it down so it's at like 30% volume, and then we just talk over it.
That's not bad.
No, don't do it.
Shut your mouth, Avarice.
Hey, no.
Look,
Russian
that
phone.
50, let's have a conversation. Let's not lose. Okay, we're at 533 people watching right now. We're trying to keep the show
Yes.
going.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Now,
Just turn the volume down a little bit. That's all.
Well, I'll tell you a secret. I don't know how to. So here's why. On the ones,
How are the
now
songs?
listen,
Where are the songs saved? Are they on?
most of them are saved on StreamYard, but not all because you can only have 100 saved at a time.
Oh, then you can't. Then you can't turn them down. They're just on whatever volume you uploaded them at.
Right. So that's all right, it's 2 minutes. I can put up with 2 minutes. Here you go. Yeah, you're so pleased. You guys...
Oh, there's a volume button right on it, dude. See that volume? Yeah, drag it down.
There you go.
Drag it down a little more. 30%, 33%.
No, I can't do that. People will flip out. This is good. We can talk
Okay,
over.
all right.
There you go.
Fair enough. Now we can at least have a conversation while it plays.
Yes. Now, this isn't bad.
We've already lost 2 viewers.
Now, I will say... Yeah, my wife says turn the volume. I do get accused of
This
being
sounds
paid
kind
by
of like
Russian.
Gogol Bordello, but
Yeah.
not quite as good. There's another 2 viewers gone.
We're hemorrhaging.
No, we're taking viewers.
There's a mark on my monitor right where it shows me the Twitch viewers, and I thought it said -5. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo,
am
we're
I
on
doing?
Twitch. You should have warned me, bro. I would have checked my language a little more.
Oh, fuck 'em. They can ban me today. I don't give a fuck. I literally only stay there. I get like 5 people watching because some people send me their free.
Crack on the back says we're gonna fight.
Oh, Mantid's in here.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Mantid, how you doing, my man?
He told me to be quiet.
The slaves of the Dark Lord's war.
There's another 5 viewers gone. What are we up to?
These viewers aren't paid anything.
10 lost already?
They're not paid anything.
9 viewers lost already.
Yeah, see? There's a couple. The Dagestani national anthem.
There's another 4 viewers gone. That's 13 viewers
I know,
lost.
it's the same story.
Stop telling me to shut up, dude. You're only going to make me talk more. Do you not fucking know me yet?
All right, Whip Song's done for now.
Yeah, I hear you.
9 viewers lost, $50.
Yeah, but these are non-paying viewers. All right, the paid
Yeah, fair.
viewers want the whip song.
Stop telling me what to do.
You know what, Mr. E?
You motherfucker. Who's this
you can say
fucking...
they're leaving because we know because they're leaving because they don't like high quality music. That's what it is.
Look at this fucking nerd.
Who?
Wait.
Pull it up.
I'm pulling it up. Here we go. This is one of the best knockout blows I've ever seen as a debate bro who shares stages with everyone from Rod Graham to Jared Taylor. You are a family values advocate. Your wife has 3 baby daddies.
How do those two contradict one another?
Defining America.
Accepting other children, like stepchildren, to make you more of a family values advocate.
Look at that. He's a college professor.
Yeah, that makes sense. There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
Karen appreciator. That sums it up.
Of course he is. Wait, what's his poll?
His poll there. As an S and RQ with practical implications potentially submitted by a real person.
Look at, I'm telling
Should
you,
a lesbian radical feminist who manages domestic violence?
You guys are avoiding it, but the
Stop
audience that has the
interrupting.
money
Shut
is
up.
speaking.
Now
Well,
listen.
he's reading the poll.
Should a lesbian radical feminist who's managed domestic violence and crisis center be retained to write the dating policy governing all couples and other employees at a major institution? I think he's a right winger.
No.
Yeah, he's a right wing. He's one of these fucking. You're a right wing. I'm a right winger, but again, I go back to his criticism here. You're a family values advocate. Your wife has 3 baby daddies.
Yeah, those.
I don't understand.
They wouldn't be mutually exclusive.
What the fuck?
Oh, you're a family values advocate, and you adopt kids.
Dark Jeff, this one doesn't count
dare
towards whip wheel. Says more mystery, less wheel. Thank you, man. $50.
I see how it is, Jeff.
They know. Blaster
That's
Pop,
about it,
$50
Jeff.
says Dono
There we go,
Clanker
Blaster
activated,
Pop.
purge the weak organics. Cue Dono
Cue the
wheel.
Dono wheel. You
We'll
see,
get
there we
to
go. Yeah, there we go.
130. We'll finish out the whip wheel. And then Zodiac Slayer, $5 says, how much to cancel out someone else's whip wheel? $200 and well, you can't cancel the ones that have already donated, but 200 ends at $1 million. There you go. Now, I think that it's funny though that like this is a professor that doesn't understand. Like a family's values advocate. Let's assume what that means. Saying that people should stay together, have children, blah blah blah. But your wife had 2 exes. Okay. What? Yeah. And let's do this. Rob, you're a don't be an alcoholic advocate, and yet you used to be.
You
See
know,
how
Bud, like, you
stupid
do a
that
lot
is?
of shit talking with no donos. Just saying over there. Let's put your money where your
You're an
mouth is.
anti-drug advocate who's overdosed?
Right. It's so fucking dumb. And these people, and again, what he says there is just one of the best knockout blows I've ever seen. What are you talking about? Like, I don't even know.
Better knockout blows from your mother.
Yeah. I bet that guy's seen a lot of blows. Yeah. And fucking, it's so ridiculous. Like, I just don't know.
Again, talking all that shit, bum. Like $1,000 will get me off the stream. Go ahead, bum. Put your money where your mouth
That's
is.
what I've said. And Mr. P's exactly right. And Andrew pointed this out. They assume because he argues with feminists that he's Andrew Tate. And he's not. He just debated Coach Greg Adams, who's more like a red pillar. Andrew's not that. He debated Pearl Davis on this. He's talked to Myron and them. It's like, oh my goodness. So dumb. Yeah, reaching for terms, misusing them, confusing the local population. No, I don't know where you went at the end of it. Yeah, he's seen a lot of BJ, says Aquanote. He's had to give some money to pay for his crystal dependency. That's good stuff. I don't know anything about that Iron Patriot.
Yeah, I know. Like, again, don't promo the shit. I'm aware of it. If you want to tell me about it, DM me. We have a new thing in place that's going to counteract this stuff. So that's all you need to know.
The worst part is most of the people could probably be like, hey, would you come on my channel and like do a debate? And Andrew would probably say, sure.
No, I don't like non-transformative content. It fucking pisses me off.
It's fucking horseshit.
Make your own fucking content, dude.
I can't believe how many people, that's one of my jokes too. Like the Hassan stream. I just play a video and get up and leave my chair, sit here for like 40 minutes, and then come back and be like, yeah, beast. There you go. Hassan Piker, biggest streamer on Twitch, fucking ridiculous. What the hell's Mr. E doing here? I thought he was fired. Rehired back within minutes.
Literally employee of the month.
Yep. Fucking what, like
how many
90 months running?
How many months are in 5 years? Do the math
Oh,
on that
shit. Yeah, clips that are transformative is a different issue. But
no, transformative is not only is there no problem with transformative clips, we couldn't do anything about it even if we were upset about it because they're fucking transformative. But that means you have to like play some of the clip, like a minute or two, and then pause it and then make some form of commentary. And that doesn't mean like, oh, did you get a load of that? Oh, did you hear that? Push play. Oh, geez, he really told her there, and then push play. That's not commentary, dude. That's not transformative.
Well, for me, it's like,
go ahead, Rob.
If I review a debate, like if I review an Andrew debate, Like, I'll end up going 3 hours and make it a half hour into the debate. That's how much I'm talking about it. So when I see other people that's like, oh, I just reviewed Andrew's 2-hour debate. Oh, how long was the total video of your review? 2 hours, 5 minutes. Like, so you talked for 5 fucking minutes in a 2-hour debate? That's not transformative. That's clearly bullshit, you know? That's right. You got it. Mystery Employee of the Month after being chosen by the board, aka himself.
Hell yeah.
I actually saw a funny fucking X post
No,
where
hold
it
on.
was
Barry Wren. No, you're wrong. A cuck is being a stepdad and a loving husband. That's
Right.
being a cuck.
That's how they
and having children with your own wife. That's also being a cuck.
This guy, like, it was from a newspaper clip out, and it was like, congratulations to like Jim Smith, you know, Jim's Tree Service Employee of the Month. And then the comment under the Facebook post was just, he's like, this is Jim Smith's wife. He's the only employee at his company. He gave himself this award. He's like standing there. So, it was like he's earned a free week's vacation. You know, it's like, good for that guy. He knows how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
I don't know what's going
some
on.
weird ass
Yeah,
shit.
they're out of control tonight. I don't know what's going on.
This whole time, I mean, I could have had like 5 whip wheels, don't knows what's going on.
All right, we're good. 1:30. We'll get back to the whip wheels. Let's see.
I mean, I'm just saying your dono bar filling here from your prattle is doing less than the whip wheel dono bar.
It's all right. Like TikTok invasions, very good content ID and original. Yeah, I mean, no one does anything like that. Andrew recommended that I do Discord invasions, and I tried. And then right out of the gate, what I found was people just screaming homophobic slurs over and over and over again. So I had to come up with some. So I think maybe I'll do that Rumble exclusives because I don't think they give a fuck. You know, so maybe I'll do something like that at some point.
Yeah,
but
go into like the politics server and shit.
Yep, that's what it's fucking the Wild West in there. Everybody's just they're all a bunch of fucking. I mean, similar on TikTok, but in a Discord server there could be like 100 people there all screaming at once. It's like, But yeah, it was a good idea from Andrew, and I think it's Andrew's strengths. It plays to his strengths, right? Where he's equal parts entertaining and like trolly and a great debater on pretty much any topic. So you could just go into a bunch of basically anonymous people and just be like, yeah, I'm just going to smack you around on the topic that you're talking about. So very good shit. Go into Destiny's Discord. Nah.
Bro, this animator is fucking great. I just saw some of the previews in the animation channel in the group chat. Ooh. So right now, the project he's working on is animating a music video for one of the Coom tunes. The mods are coming. And it's so good because it's like Crucible mods versus trolls. It's so good.
This is funny. Yeah, I have no interest in being on Destiny's Discord. Someone used to send me clip back when I was arguing with Destiny there for a while, like after the Trump assassination attempt. There was a dude that kept sending me clips from Destiny's like Reddit server. And holy fuck, talk about a cesspool. Yeah. Like they're just all in there like, you know, the Supreme Court basically ruled Trump God, Emperor, King. We tried to do things illegally. Now we got to take matters into our own hands. Like after the assassination attempt, I'm like, some fucking lunatic gonna do something crazy and be a DGG and it's not like a normal streamer where you'd be like, I didn't tell him to do that. They're gonna have clip after clip of Destiny being like, you know.
I'm sorry. That's so weird.
It's very good. Jordan, $5. Mysteries laugh sounds like someone tickling with the world's smallest feather. Gets me. Shit. It's good stuff.
Fuck you.
Pricks. A lot of pricks here tonight. It's good stuff. So I owe 2 more whip songs by the end of the night. I'll get to them at 1:30.
Hey, have you ever heard these like metal songs or like rap songs turned into like 50s and 60s soul?
Yes, you were playing. I showed.
They're
so the
so
one,
good.
The 2 phones one you played. I was like,
The
listen
2
to this.
phones is so good, dude.
And
Put it
I didn't
on.
know. Like I don't
You
know
want me-
shit
I'll,
for rap.
I'll fucking screen share it. I'll do it.
Yeah. So I was like, listen to this. I played it for my wife, and she knew who the original artist was right away.
Yeah.
Like she's like, what's this? I forget his name. Who the original guy was.
Bro, it's so good.
It was very good.
Like one of my favorites too is the Smashing Pumpkins "Bullet with Butterfly Wings" soul remix. It's crazy how much it changes the song. Where the fuck is it?
Today, Junior.
Ooh.
Oh, relax. Why don't you just not rely on me to carry the show here for 2 minutes while I find a song?
For 2 minutes to carry the show. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Not like I'm not here like almost every day.
Oh well.
Here's from our good friend Ric Flair. Let's check this out.
Remember this, girls. None of you can be first, but all of you can be next.
Good job, Ric Flair. Yes. I had heard reason. I mean, he's an old man now, but there are rumors that he keeps getting kicked out of like the local Applebee's where he lives for shitting his pants drunk at the bar. It's like, there he is, greatest heavyweight champion in wrestling history, shitting himself at the bar. Woo!
Did you see him storm off of Kill Tony? That was a bad.
Yeah, it was
so
weird.
bad,
It was
dude.
so weird. Yeah, like, I mean, listen.
You can pull
when
it
I
up
get to
again.
that age, I hope that I recognize that I'm not hip and cool with the current generation of shit. All right, here we go.
Hello. What it is?
For those of you unfamiliar, look up the original. It's so funny.
I got
can't wait with
but one for the load. I got 2 phones, but one for the load. Think I need 2 more. Line bumping on, ring, ring, ring. Count money while they ring, ring, ring. Trap jumping on, ring, ring, ring. I got 2, one for the
I love how he skips the word phones.
2 for the bitch and 1 for the dough. Think I need 2 more. Line bumping on, ring, ring, ring. Count money while they ring, ring, ring. Trap jumping on, ring, ring, ring. Button talk the phone. Oh my God, I'm gorgeous. I just put the key inside my pocket, parking, might not get to see it. There's a new Ferrari. Man in the mirror, how you chew the bother? Someone said it calling. I don't feel like talking. Everything I get returned.
No, it's not similar to 2 Chainz. It's an actual song. This is a real song turned into a soul song, and it's 10 times better than the original.
That clip right there, that like run-on sentence for like 40 seconds, fucking awesome.
For the plug and 1 for the load. I got 2 phones, 1 for the bitch and 1 for the dough. Think I need 2 more. Line bumping on, ring, ring, ringing. Count money while they ring, ring, ringing. Trap jumping on, ring, ring, ringing. I got 2 phones, 1 for the plug and 1 for the load. I got 2, 1 for the bitch and 1 for the dough. Think I need 2 more. Line bumping on, ring, ring, ringing. Count money while they
I like actually legit vibe to this shit.
It's awesome.
There they go again, one of my little friends. They don't give a damn how a nigga been. All they wanna know is what I got to give. How much did I spend? What I got to lend? What I did and what I didn't do for them. Bricks coming in somewhere on the rim section, doing numbers. Know I buy a gym, dropping
Oh yeah, I'm
bottles,
dancing.
spin.
I'm doing the
supplying
stanky
tin,
leg in
jumping
my
out
office.
I just got it in, asking what I cop. None of your concern. One day you gon' learn.
See me,
what you
I'm
tryna
crip
get.
walking with my
Everything
wired
on sale,
headphones
going out of biz, partners up in jail. Got
that sea walk.
Jugging around the city, you know what it is. Bread when the business, put that on the wrist. I got 2 phones, 1 for the plug and 1 for the
1 phone's enough for me. Thank you.
2 phones, 1 for the bitch and 1 for the dough. Think I need 2 more. Line bumping on, ring, ring, ringing. Count money while they ring,
Okay, we'll
ring,
cut it off.
ringing.
I didn't realize
Jumping
this
on, ring, ring, ringing.
That hook is so good.
I got 2 phones, 1 for the plug and 1 for the load. I got 2, 1 for the bitch and 1 for the dough. Think I need 2 more.
Fuck, I wish my voice wasn't trash.
Count money while they ring, ring, ringing. Trap jumping on, ring, 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 ring. Find me ballin' hard. Come from grinding hard, getting calling calls from your Barbie doll. When she around me, she know I'm a bodyguard.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you pull it down, I'll pull up another one after.
Here we go.
All right.
do I ever think of putting my show on Spotify? I used to put my show on Spotify, and I got like no views. Of course, that was before I went full time, and I forget the service I was paying. It did not financially make sense at the time. It's like, yeah.
Okay, this is one of the best ones, I think. Everybody knows the song "Freak on a Leash" by Korn, right?
Oh, yeah.
Don't pull it up yet. Hold on, I'll get it queued up. Just give me a second.
I do know that song. I've
Well,
been
it was
to
like one of the most popular song of the 2000s, right? Super great. I love the album cover too. All right, here, pull it up.
It's very good.
So everybody should know the song "Freak on a Leash," right? And it's amazing, especially because that's the one in the end. They go where Jonathan, whatever I can't remember, Davis goes that or whatever at the end, and they do it in the soul version. It fucking blew my mind, dude.
Oh, something takes a part of me.
So good, dude.
Something lost and never.
How did this style ever go out of like fucking popularity?
Every time I start to believe something's ripped and taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. You wanna see the light? Can't they chill and let me be free?
I didn't steal this from you. Did you send it? No, I went on a fucking rabbit hole one night and I dug up a bunch of this.
I try to every night.
If you sent this, I don't know.
In vain.
If you did, props for finding it.
Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't take. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something
I like the big horn fill for that.
Yeah, it's great.
you and I weren't meant to pay a cheap love for me to
They even saw a cheap love.
Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. You wanna
See, and it's great too because I liked Korn when I was like 14. But it's like super embarrassing to listen to as an adult, right?
You wanna know?
Pump this in the car and nobody's gonna look at me any sort of way.
When I was growing up, like my family's listening to like Creedence and shit, and I'm listening to like Korn. My fucking mom went to a Korn concert last year, and I'm listening to like CCR.
What's funny, there's a reason I have a 5-string bass, and it's this band.
Yeah.
Well, they're Korn.
You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to pay a cheap love for me.
Better be clapping your hands out there.
Something takes a
This guy is, he
Here comes
knows.
the ooh part. Listen. Isn't that wild?
It's really good.
You have a great night, Abby.
Night, Abby. So
Right,
great
Abby.
hearing from you. Thanks so much.
Something on the mingle fight. Some things they fight. So something on the mingle fight. Some things they fight. Something off the heel. Who knows? Some things they fight. Something on the mingle fight. Some things they fight.
I can't do the woo, dude. I'm sorry.
Something takes a part of me.
Cute.
Barda Pia. $2 says, what's up with this green corn?
Corn is delicious.
A cheap love for
I don't typically eat it on the cob, though.
something
In either direction.
part of me. Part of me.
Isn't that fucking great?
Part of me.
It's really good.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've been really like digging this shit. I found like maybe like 20 or 30 good ones. So
Alright,
put it down. That's a Joji song, which I actually like as well.
So I do. We'll do another whip song for Avarice before he.
Look
I
at
have
him.
two
He
more.
just looks so upset, dude.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck is happening? What are we doing? Listen to music that's not whip song. Here we go. Oh, you're gonna get funk. Okay. I didn't know what that was.
Now we can go back on track.
All right,
we can
now
go
we're
on
back.
track.
Here we go.
We don't want to go to war today, but the Lord of the Light says, nay, nay, nay. We're gonna march all day.
You got it, Average. Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna march all day, united and more for the slaves, dark lords war. Where there's a way, where there's a way.
You happy with this one, Average? Oh, yeah, is that the way?
Left, right.
Good stuff, Kevin Feeding. Good. It's got to be about over. Oh, shit. Oh, please be the end.
Yeah, please be the end. Jeez.
There it was. We nailed it.
That wasn't even the proper like Japanese drift funk, which is kind of fun. That was just like that was crunk.
Yes, see?
Like, that's not
Mr.
even funk.
Ina!
That's like crunk, dude. Funk is like that Japanese drift music where everything's all purple and stuff. And yeah, this is like crunk or sorry, funk if it was driven in if it was played in an Altima.
Yeah,
like,
it's nice.
Buddy says, yeah.
This is like a new level trap beat that got turned into a whip song.
We
I
still-
didn't pick it. Blame the fucking Suno
There's
music.
still more. There's still more whip
There's
songs.
one more, I think.
No, but there could be more. There could
There
be
could
more.
be more. That's true.
There could be more.
If people were going to donate. All right. Let's just get it out of the way. We'll be done with it. Here we go.
Watch it be Disney.
Don't be Disney, please. There's some that are only like 50 seconds. That's what we need. It's going to be Electro. I don't know if I remember this one.
All right, on that note, guys, thanks for having me, and maybe I'll come on a little more often, and right up about to this part where we start to do this.
Yes.
And then I'll
Mystery,
take off.
Always a pleasure. Fuck the haters.
Yeah,
I'm so happy you came on.
No, I
today.
love them, dude. They're fun. I like the back. That's the thing they don't get. They think because I'm like, oh, you fucking idiot. They think that I'm like upset. I am having the most fun when I'm shitting on idiots in chat, dude. That is my favorite thing to do. Also, Avarice, give me the motherfucking tracking number.
Yeah,
talk to you guys later.
We'll talk to you soon, Mystery.
Later.
Yo, have a good night.
Yep, you too, man. Thanks for coming.
All of us here at the.
Yeah. Go
All right,
fuck yourself. Yeah. Look at this. EOD says, "Oh man, I don't remember when I went to bed.
Yeah, it's called the drinking habit.
I just now woke up." It's a drinking habit, or I'm still fucking lagged out from driving 11 hours from Nashville. All right, Electro. Let's see if I have this one somewhere. Well, shit. There it is.
So let's go to the E.
It's electro swing.
This is pretty swingy.
Sound like it was skipping there. Beep, beep, beep.
So much better than that last key you're playing.
Yeah. Fight over.
We don't want to go who's the war today, but the Lord of the Lash says, nay, 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 we're going to march all day, all day, all day. Where there's a whip, there's a way.
Now we're having fun, right, Wade? See, this is what let's go with a swing. Keep the photo whip going. Keep that wheel spinning.
Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where's a whip? There's a way. There's a whip. There's a whip. There's a way. Well, left, right, left. Where there's a whip, there's a way.
What is this? We got an oboe? Like that, like the oboe coming in.
Whip right, left. There's a whip. Whip right, left. There's a whip. Whip right, left. There's a whip. Left, right, A crack on the back says we're gonna fight. We're gonna march all day and night, and for we are the slaves of the Dark Lord's war.
Oh, still going. Oh, no more. Oh, gracious. Oh, boy. I don't know, Avers. What do you think?
We did fill the bar. I think that we could give them, if you want, you can play the video one more time.
We can do that before we head out. Before we, so I'm gonna be wrapping up here soon. I want to be done here by 1:30.
There we go. That's perfect time.
Look at Naughty Germ nails it. Negative 34 viewers.
Because
Now let's see who's.
People are just coming in, so then they can end it with that.
That's true. So we'll play it one more time, but I want to find someone to raid. But as predicted, I was looking and there were people like, so and so wanted to talk to Andrew on the Spaces and it wasn't there when they were ready and blah blah blah. What a load of shit. We'll raid over to Speakeasy.
Well, Dale's like Dinkus is on too.
Well, did we do Abe yesterday?
We did it last night, yeah. But yeah, so Speakeasy is fine. We go
Speakeasy. But you are Abe's moderator. So
I am Abe's moderator. It's fine. It's fine. He can take a night. I can go to sleep easy tonight.
I told Speakeasy I might come over tonight, and then I'm not. So Tony's good too. I could have raided Tony.
No, let's raid Speakeasy.
Yeah, we'll raid Speakeasy. So one last time for tonight. Here's the project that Avarice has been working on. For all you that missed it, we have video and we have footage from the amazing DebateCon. We'll play her one more time. I love the invasion music, by the way. That's one of my favorites. Share. Stop
I thought
screaming.
the ending really gets me. I really like
Oh, it's
the
great. It's fantastic. All right, here we go.
Welcome, citizens of the Crucible, to the Grand Invasion.
What's that?
Lag.
Oh.
He's got a Marlboro clenched in his teeth, ashes falling like snow on the street, a storm in his eyes, a war in his chest. He plays his cards and burns the rest. Smoky man bad, they cry, they shout. Smoky man bad, but he snuffs them out with a flick of his wrist, a puff of his plan. He laughs through the hay. Smoky man bad.
Up to it! Up to it! Down to it! Fuck those! Fuck those! That don't do it! That don't do it! We do it! We do it! Because we're true to it! Because we're true to it! Crucible Crew! Crucible Crew! Not one step back!
It's what men drive. Are you sleeping? Wake up. Are you wicked? Boy up, are you dealing? Chain up. Are you really man up? Turn up. Look at my watch, it's real. Look at my life, her tits on me. I night cause I night call you. Look at my tummy, no homo bro. Hello, it's what men drive. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Wake up. Are you wicked? Wake up, are you dealing? Stand up. Are you really man up? Look at my watch, it's real. Wake up. Are you wicked? Royal, are you feeling? Jailer, are you reeling? Man up. I was in prison, shot caller. Have you been to prison, now baller? Did I mention I was in prison? I do all up. Are you sleeping? Wake up. Are you wicked?
You are a disgusting, ridiculous individual. Get the fuck out of this hotel.
No, you can't go back there. You're done with that.
I am kicking you out. You are banned.
They came in waves, a digital tide, the lunatic mind, it's tick-tock time. Fingers scrolling, souls turn gray. The crucible rises, it's judgment day. They twist the knife, they abort all life. The tick-tock empire does it all for life. Not one step back. We hold the line. Total victory. It's invasion time. The battle cries. The signal's clear. We'll fight this fight. Make all of tick-tock fear.
With that, I'm out.
That's it. Avarice, always a pleasure, man. We will talk soon. I'll try to give you a ring tomorrow. Like I said, oh, God darn it. Aaron did it again. Nothing really going on there. But I'm doing a little Christmas light shopping tomorrow, but I'll give you a ring. So that's my big plan.
Good night, Rob North.
Take it easy, Everett. Thank you. To my audience. So we lost Hydro tonight. Thanks for giving $200, Hydro. We'll bring you back. The timeout ends. I know you're going to be mad and probably will be like, oh, but it is what it is. I like fucking Mystery. I like the Crucible crew. I understand. Look, perfectly reasonable that not everyone likes everyone. Totally get that. Totally get it. But they are the people I work with and my friends, and I think they're great. And the idea that it's like, people are going to keep fucking going at it. It's like, well, I don't know. A bit much tonight, but whatever. So let's see. Let's do this before I leave. Incidentally, we'll be raiding over to Speakeasy. Oh, it's funny. It's funny going through the people that are banned. What's this guy banned for? No. Looking. So yeah, we'll deal with this later. So anyways, I appreciate you all. Thanks so much. We did excellent with the Dono Gold tonight. It was a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Who invited this guy? Me? Yeah, I know I'm an idiot. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be streaming at 10 p.m. Eastern, should be, though it's always optional on the weekend. So if I'm here, I'm here. But we are going to try to get some Christmas light business done tomorrow, my wife and I. That's always fun. My son's a big fan of dinosaurs, so he likes a dinosaur-themed Christmas. That's what we've been doing. Look at this. Premonition says, before you go, the audience styles numbers equal to and surpassing military division, commanded by Major General. We're your division. Wow, the Neurons are their own division now. Thank you so much, Premonition. Really appreciate it. Damn. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are the best. Thank you to all of my mods. Thanks to Mr. E and Everett for calling in. Thank you so much to my editor, Black Elk. Thank you so much to everyone who super chatted, liked the video, commented, or just watched. I appreciate you all. We're going to raid over to Speakeasy. I hope you enjoy it. Of course, someone could get the last dono of the night in. In order to be impressive, though, it'd have to be at least $20. Just saying. But you guys are the best. Enjoy this raid of Speakeasy. And let me ask you for real, and I'm not just saying this is cliche. Take a moment to think about this. Keep the memory of Charlie Kirk in your mind. What they did to him, how he's a great man, how they assassinated him and then attacked his wife in the way they did. And know that the stakes are that important. They're that important. So please keep him in your memory. God bless Charlie Kirk and his family. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Only in America is it possible to say, you know what, I don't like the way the country is going, and to do something about it. Take that risk. Take that leap of faith. Stay involved. Trust God and act obediently. Romans 12:2 verse, that God will use all things for good for those who love him. It's bigger than you. I want you to remember that. It is bigger than you. It's bigger than me. You are here to make somebody else's life better, the pursuit of liberty and freedom. You know what gives me strength? The hundreds of thousands of you that say, Charlie, keep going.
1 Corinthians 5 and 15. So that's all pretty amazing evidence, not just intra-biblical evidence, but extra-biblical evidence that Jesus Christ was a real person. He lived a perfect life. He was crucified, died, and rose on the third day, and he is Lord and God of all.